Oh man, if you want to see me do kicks of that, we'll have to see what happens. Jeremy wants a war. Jeremy wants to fight. Jeremy wants to take this time slot. Good luck, buddy, because my job's already been taken from me. King TL is the better streamer. He stole my job. He stole your job. That's just the way it is. Man, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the excitement. I'm looking forward to this. After all, Jeremy did nothing during the camping trip. It was so worthless and pointless and dumb that I actually started agreeing with the Thorps. And I actually was disappointed that Jeremy would even call his mom on Mother's Day. Why would you do such a thing and remind your mom that she has this worthless piece of shit of a son? Why? I swear, I spent so much time and energy trying to gas up Jeremy to do something that would have been cool.
Shake it, baby.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gobbledygook. Thank you. Look, here's the thing, man. I wanted the real Survivor. Okay, I wanted that. And so we got this cooked up, faked up, worked up thing with Opie Stan. He's complicit in this too. He helped out. He could say all of his excuses, save him for someone who cares. Who's going to buy it? He's part of it. He's part of the plan. And now he wants to go back home. Now he wants to go back home because he had enough. He wants to go back to mommy. Okay. And what? He's going to use the laptop to do a 7 p.m. reaction stream. Okay. All right. It's going to take a little bit more than a laptop and the time slot to do a reaction stream.
Shake it,
You're going to need some
baby.
personality.
You the man. Better than Jeremy and King TL combined.
Well, I like what you said there, but honestly, King TL is the better streamer. I mean, come on. I don't have the energy he has. No one does. I don't have his supply that he does, and I'm not willing to tap into that supply. If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, you can't compete with that. It's not fair. All right, King TL's juicing. Okay, the only thing I could do is pound like white monsters and Red Bulls and stuff, but right now I'm actually kind of cozy. I was actually getting ready for bed, but then someone reminded me, oh yeah, that's right, Jeremy, what's your time slot? I was like, okay, brother. Okay. I tell you this, Jeremy, I got someone new to talk about. Someone new that you're only going to get here. That's right, a brand new character to talk about. This one's going to be good. I'm pretty sure you're going to like this one. Okay. Not really sure what to think of it, honestly. Shout out to, well, I'm not going to shout her out. She knows who she is. She did great work on this one. Okay. So also getting a little ahead of myself. Yeah, we are going to talk about Scarlett Johansson. That's going to happen here. We're going to have some moment to talk about Saturday cartoons. Okay. Reminiscing on that. Matt versus Ben Thorp, that happens. Cover some King TL showing us how to really do a stream. That's going to happen too. But first, Ruby. Good news about Ruby. We'll talk about that. And so yeah, let's start this. So this is who I'm talking about. Now, who this is? Man, he has a name. He has a name. The Drip Man. The Drip Man. This is what he. Now you might be thinking, this can't be real. Like, what exactly are you looking? Are you looking at a painting? Like, what's going on? Let's take a look at his channel. Let's start with. Oh man, let's go all over the place. Oh man, he streams all the time. He gets insane views too. And the reason for that is because like what he's doing. Like, man, let's look at this. Look at this. That's scary. Creepy.
Okay, I finna rip it.
Like that is insane there. Do Happy Mama's Day. Happy Mama's Day stream. Happy Mama's Day stream.
And Caleb Williams chilling. I promise that
This guy is insane looking, right? what is this? What is this monstrosity here? You know, it's like, what is all that on his face? Oh man, hold on. It's hard to just pick one and stay with it because they're all over the place. They're all over the place here. A 2 a.m. freestyle, clubbing it, store. He goes to the store. Oh, this is where he's at Walmart. He went to Walmart last night, dressed up like this, with a pink teddy bear. Is why? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here.
Us, I stream all day, every day. He said, "Deaf gay."
She's
Shout out
all
my
day,
gay.
every day, all
You
the
in
time.
public looking like a
There is
bag
no
of walking
way.
cotton candy. You don't think shit sweet though, nigga. Don't think shit sweet though, nigga. Okay.
So I know you're probably thinking his face, right? Like chat. Debman has Paro, Snell, Fed Up. Jeremy has a can of beans. Yeah, can of beans that I suggested. Anyway, so this tryhard, yeah, he's up, and this is why he gets the views for sure. I mean, he gets this stream was a day ago, 71K. That's 71,000 views. Now it's probably not bots. It's probably not bots because like this guy is working the game. I mean, people are gonna be watching him because he looks weird, like an abomination.
It's probably, I can see it being in this aisle.
It's like
Right.
the Island Boys and
Fragrance.
was it 6ix9ine?
Yeah, it should be. Oh yeah, it's down here.
We're blended
You look
together.
like the GTA. We gotta.
Maybe they had a
we gotta
baby.
talk. Some of you had
The
me
baby
rolling the
was
other day.
like-
They're like, "Yo, you're the reason why GTA isn't coming
Awesome.
out."
I don't know, the
Oh,
Home
yeah.
Depot paint department.
Okay, so here's the
Like,
selection.
you know when you get Play-Doh?
guys.
You
Here
know
are
when
the
you have
fucking-
kids, or remember when you were a kid when you had Play-Doh, right? And you had that one Play-Doh. This is why I don't buy my kids Play-Doh. This is why I hated doing it, okay? Because like it all ends up the same. Like first it starts off all organized and stuff, but then it ends up like you're gonna have that one jar that's gonna have everything in it. And it becomes like this mess. That's what his face looks like. Like all smudged and nasty. Look at that. That's not camouflage. Apparently, if you look closely, they're like temporary tattoos that he has all over his face. That's the thing he does. He does this willingly every day.
You're real bloody.
Streams.
This is the new me, guys.
I don't know if there's like a pay pig behind him that
Said Jay
sets him
guy.
to do this.
Rainbow
I don't
not so
know
bright.
what.
I'm the pot of gold at the
You
end of the
know,
rainbow.
I'm
What
still
you talking
learning on the
about?
go
What you talking
here.
about? Yeah, I hear that shit too. Hey, doing all what? What you mean? I don't do this for attention. What you mean?
I don't do this for attention. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course not, right?
Okay. You think people are paying attention to me right now?
No
Yeah.
one.
Uh.
No one's paying attention to him. They don't even want to look at him, dude. So
Come on,
disgusting.
man. I don't be doing nothing for attention, man.
Maybe
trying to
security.
blend- I'm just trying to
Security's
blend
the
in with
only
the crowd,
one paying
man.
attention. It's like,
I'm just
we
trying to
got a
blend in with
trial
the
on
crowd.
aisle 4 over here.
Nick Market,
Isn't there the,
King, look, baby, you ain't new.
The home products there. What was that? Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you, Juan. He said, peace out.
Candles.
Peace.
Now, there was a stream. It was before that, before the store. I think it was Meow, or was it okay? Okay, he does go outside. He does go outside. Look, he's outside.
You know what's going on, chat? Make sure you hit the like button.
He's outside. And this one, I think there's a girlfriend. Go to his first live video. Okay, I'll do that after this. Look at this. It's all over the place. It's all over his chest
Make
too.
sure button comment immediately. Help us in the algorithm.
Yeah, of course, smoke a blunt. Might as well. We're gonna skip the music. We're gonna speed run this bad boy. Smell it. Oh, is that supposed to be his rap? I'm sorry, I turned that off. His rap was more obnoxious than he is. Like, this looks like a shirt, but that's not a shirt. There's his belly button right there. Oh, yep, that's definitely not a shirt. Oh my lord, jeez Louise, dude. Yeah, trying way too hard for attention, looking like an absolute clown. But in this one, it looks like there's a girl with him for a little bit. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Turn on the audio. Is that his girl? Damn, and she has nothing. She has no tattoos on her. She looks normal-ish. And she doesn't look like a torta. Huh. I don't see a single tattoo on her, but you know she has a tattoo. She has a tattoo somewhere. He's not saying anything. Right, he's not. I can't understand anything they're saying, and it's only 1.25 speed. If we put a normal speed, it's like, are they speaking English? Hold on. Something about pussy being delicious.
She calling me daddy. She calling me daddy. She calling me daddy. She calling me daddy. She calling me.
It's like
That has to be his girlfriend. The way she's sitting next to him, they've been together for a while too.
What's
the deal with the credit card? He has like a credit card necklace, and so does she. It matches. The credit gang or something. This music is horrible. It's the worst thing.
yeah, I was just gonna add some to the register. But I will get whatever I can off Facebook and do the rest of it.
Yeah, do that.
Oh,
All right, chat. Cool.
Gotta see if they interact with the chat. So, chat, what do you think about this? It's crazy, right? It's insane. Definitely a try hard. Definitely interesting there. Definitely his girlfriend, right? Not his sister. For reasons. Unless their parents are mixed. But one just came out darker than the other. Could be possible, but probably unlikely. This guy, I don't even know. I honestly don't know what race this guy is. This guy could be white. I don't really know. He could be. Like, if I look at the skin, some of it looks whitish. I don't know. It's puke. Jerry Bear's coming for me. That's good. I'm ready for him. I'm ready. I was born in the trenches, man. You gave him ammunition? Good. Hope he knows how to use it. Think he's white? I'm starting to think he's white too. He just was. He's really committed to the bit. I don't even know if he knows what bit that is. So that's definitely his girl, though. Yeah, let's take a look at one of his first videos, his earliest videos of all time. Let's see it. So the Drip Man is the channel. Let's go to his first live, oldest. 8 months ago. Drip Man is live. Oh, he's mixed. I don't know what he is. He doesn't know what he is.
Dripping on. First ever Drip Man YouTube live. Let's get it. Bitch, I ain't me.
So this is the first live. So I guess if I were to bet, he puts temporary tattoos on him throughout the. I don't. How you go from this to looking like that walking clown, that walking puke. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to oldest. Let's check the next one. See if he put anything. Still, he's drinking. Probably vodka or something. Looks clear. He's doing a mumble rap. I hate mumble rap. It's like the worst thing ever. Let's check. Wait, he has another girl right here. Who's this girl? She's wearing camo pants. Don't even see her. She kind of, honestly, she does kind of blend in with the couch there. She seems to want nothing to do with him. She's like in between him. He doesn't have any temporary tattoos yet. When he started looking like that, that's crazy. Let's go. Oh, right here. Look at this. About a month ago, he started putting this shit on his face.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no regular shit. It's that sauce.
Look at this. Oh, man. Having connection issues. Okay, back. This weird timing. Huh. That's odd. That's so strange. I don't know if I believe in coincidences here. I don't know, man. You see, there's going to be a fight. There's going to be a war. There's going to be a battle between Jeremy and Mr. Deadman right now. He has D-Dog on his side. And D-Dog is a cyber hacker. He could be messing with the signal. Okay. So that guy is insane. He's insane in the membrane. We'll check more into him later as we go. But we do have good news. Ruby has a kind of a victory. D-Dog can't contact her anymore. And actually clears up some things. Like, she's serious. She's serious about the D-Dog restraining order thing. Okay. To the point to where they definitely convinced me, who I was conspiracy minded for a little bit, wondering if it was all fake, or if there's something going on. But now, like she's done it. Like, it's so legit now. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, she's serious. Thorp said they're going to sue Ron. They don't have any money. Oh, that's right. Without a lawyer. They're going to use Grok. Okay. Well, Ron should be fine. Anyway, Ruby is winning. D-Dog is losing. D-Dog could always tell his side of the story. I mean, if D-Dog were to get on Jeremy's stream, then Jeremy would have the winning stream, and I would literally have to snipe him to get that content because, you know, D-Dog would never talk. How did I get disconnected again? What is going on here? Dude, there is some shenanigans going on with my internet right now. I don't like it. I don't like, you know, panel up with them, ask for money, things like that. Okay. I was kind of wondering if she's doing the same thing with D-Dog. Sort of, kind of, not really. But long story short, I don't think so because this happened.
Okay, so hallelujah. And pardon my visual. Hey, gamer, how's it going? I called an Uber for the court today. And last time I called, it was like a 15-minute wait. So I was expecting maybe like 5-10-minute wait. But they were here like instantly, you know, so I didn't have time to like touch up my makeup. The visual's low. Gamer's a very dedicated chatter. He's in all the chats. He's a great voice supporter, keeps the algorithm going. But yeah, it's a big relief just to have that in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm exhausted and still feeling under the weather. We missed Celebrity Sunday yesterday. The creator is so great. Hi, bird.
Oh, we got a nice little bird there. Cool. That's a
Nice.
scout. That could be a D-Dog scout. No, can you imagine?
It's full-blown summer, baby. Hi, Lala, He-Man. So yeah, the restraining order, it was already in effect and he's already broken it multiple times. But he was officially served. So going forward, if he contacts me again, I will immediately call the police.
So it's in effect, and he broke it multiple times. So he had been trying to get in contact with Ruby. Okay. Now, I don't know if how she responded to him, but I'm guessing based on, because she was able to get it, that, it was like she was something to stop it and stuff like that. I know there are some people out there that want to give the dog the benefit of the doubt, but D-Dog is crazy. He's legitimately insane. So, I mean, I'll always hear the other side, and I might be biased, but because I'll take Ruby's side over D-Dog's side. Okay, there's that. D-Dog's insane. He's flat out insane. He's a mystery to me,
Saying this publicly so that he's aware of the situation and others
He's
are
watching
aware of
right
the
now, yeah.
situation. But this individual's been harassing me ever since we broke up, after meeting literally 3 times, very brief relationship. But he's not mentally well, and I pray for healing in his mind, his soul, his heart, because
So he was served. That means his parents are probably aware of the situation. Now, what if, now this is an if, I have no idea, just speculation here. What if D-Dog, with the help of his parents, respond with something? What do they say? Actually, we're going to respond to that restraining order. We're going to bring up a case. We're going to have our defense about it. That'd be interesting. I don't know. But I doubt it. Because the other thing that could happen is, now that D-Dog was served and now his parents know about it, assuming that his parents know about it, maybe he's grounded now. Maybe he's grounded from the internet.
he's not in a good mind space, and it's scary, moving just in time. And yeah, hopefully he respects it. He didn't respect it
He's not going to respect it. He's not. He's going to test the boundaries.
prior, but there will
already
be
know.
criminal charges if he violates it again.
I mean, D-Dog literally has a mugshot out there of him arrested by the FBI for cyber stalking. So it didn't stop him the first time. Think I'm going to stop him this time? No. Hate to say this, Ruby. And I think you know. I think you know it's not going to stop him. That part, I have to believe that it's not going to stop him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know. Thank you. Thank you everyone for the love and support. I don't enjoy court. I don't enjoy going to court. And I opted not to use a lawyer this time because it was a little more complicated with the Thorps, because it's unusual to have people become that obsessed when you didn't romantically date and aren't related. But since me and this individual did in fact date very briefly
And had intercourse.
um
I don't know why that's relevant, but it is kind of the thought of D-Dog and Ruby going horizontal is pretty disgusting, actually. I mean, you could choose worse. I know you couldn't. You couldn't choose a worse man, right? Like, let me ask you this: for the ladies out there, would you rather have intercourse with Ben Thorp or Dalmatian Dog? And if you choose neither, then you're gonna be skinned alive by a psychopath named Jeremy Peterson. Okay. Or OPC Don, actually. He'd be shot by OPC Don with a shotgun. No, that's crazy. It's crazy. Which one would you rather choose? Ben Thorp or Dalmatian Dog? I think I'd rather choose Ben Thorp. I think Ben Thorp would be a better lover to Dalmatian Dog. Absolutely. He'd be a little bit more he'd break out the whips. He'll break out the belt. He'll keep it fun. And then we could fight about who's gonna dominate. Yeah. Dalmatian Dog would just be me doming him. He'd want to dom me, but I'm taller and I'm bigger. Yeah. I'm sorry, little dog. you're staying in that kennel until it's time to come out, Dalmatian dog. That's right. What the hell? Okay, anyway, so Ruby got a restraining order. Dalmatian dog's he's gonna need a restraining order on me by the time I'm done. Okay.
I'm just tired. I would have rather have slept in, but
Stop.
I'm just glad it's over. No more foreseeable fucking annoying court dates, you know. No more. It's literally, I spent like weeks trying to get this guy served because it was like involved in 2 different states that have different policies and like a
Yeah,
fuck ton of just like ineffective bureaucracy, just
for
shoving labor
sure.
around and not doing anything. Who knows if he'll violate again? Well, there will be criminal charges, you know. Maybe for whatever reason he had doubts that I would actually go through with this because he is delusional and psychotic, but
True that. That is true.
since he's been served and hopefully his parents are aware so that they can realize they literally just fund like a full-time cyber stalker. Ugh.
Now, wait, hold on. We haven't heard from the parents. We don't know. Does anyone here know anything about Dalmatian dog's parents? We have no idea if they're cool with his antics or not cool with his antics, right? What if they actually support Dalmatian dog in this weird way? You know, like a mom normally takes their son's side, no matter how dumb it is sometimes, right? You've seen that happen, right? You know what I'm talking about. You think Mama Dalmatian is going to let Dalmatian dog, let her pup just be messed with by Ruby? No, I'm wording it in a way that she may interpret it. Okay. It's more like the Dalmatian dog was messed with Ruby and Ruby's reacting to it, right? Saying, back off, pup. But what if mommy Dalmatian mommy, the mama dog, takes his side? What would that look like? Thank God she's safe from those Amazon packages? Yeah. You don't know what they could have been, dude. Could have been more cheap Chinese crap that she just threw in the street. Ruby knows better now. Yeah, she knew he was a stalker. And now she knows better. Right. Which is part of like the theory that like she kind of knows what's kind of going on. Like, you know, she said that Dalmatian dog contacted her multiple times after the restraining order, which I am very curious what those messages look like. Like if there was any sort of back and forth, or was it like, stop, don't message me. Now she got this. Now this was an ex parte hearing. Unless something else comes up otherwise to show me, but it kind of looks like it was one-sided, right? Where the other side doesn't really present anything. Okay. I could be wrong. But that's what I gathered here so far, from what I understand. So, being with that said, I mean, there's no counter argument. There's nothing. You don't have to. You're really just asking for protection from this guy, and that he violated this order. Now, at any time, the way the legal system works, Dalmatian dog could file a counterclaim.
Anyway, another reason why it's important to stay sober-minded, clear-minded, and be much, much, much more discerning in my choices of people to meet up with.
For sure. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Because the fallout has been crazy from like these I don't know, these unfortunate choices I've made in the past.
Unfortunate
But
choices.
whatever choice I made,
Unfortunate choices that even your chat tried to talk you out of. Even your own chat. That's the important thing. Even your own chat in Super Simps try to tell you Dalmatian dog is crazy. Everyone, Grace, Lynx, everyone that knew Dalmatian dog, that knew you, said he's crazy. What are you doing? What are you doing, honey? Hey, but he can't stop true love.
it doesn't justify someone like threatening and harassing me, calling hundreds of times, telling me material objects want them to kill me. You should be able to tell someone, I don't want to interact, and they should respect that, you know? But some people struggle socially, they struggle with reality,
Yeah.
and they won't stop until there's legal consequences, unfortunately.
Now,
But
there might be some people who are speculative so much, so doubtful that they even wonder, did this even happen? Did she even go to court? Now, I haven't seen any paperwork. Then again, I also have not looked into it either. But you know there's some people in our sector that are doubting even the validity of all of this. That maybe, because after all, we just hear walking from a courthouse. We don't really know what happened inside, but I'm willing to believe that she went there. She did this thing because it'd be wild to fake all of it. That'd be wild. That's too much. No. Okay. So anyway, cool. Kind of a win for Ruby there. Definitely an L for Dalmatian Dog. He needs to knock it off. So there's that. We'll see if Dalmatian Dog responds. You know, if he ever does. She has like 3 restraining orders against people. Yeah. Well, she takes the internet very seriously. Okay. So that's the Ruby part. We'll talk about Scarlett Johansson a little bit. Scarlett Johansson. So Scarlett Johansson is in a little bit of trouble, if you will. Back in the day, you would say getting canceled, but it's probably not to that degree because she's probably protected for reasons, being Jewish, but also because, well, but people were boycotting Scarlett Johansson after she said LGBTQ themes don't belong in children's cartoons. Okay, so I thought about this and I was like, okay, I understand that response. I get that. Like, I think a lot of people would agree on surface level that, yeah, LGBTQ themes don't belong in children's cartoons. However, like, hold on, wait. I got to be honest. I got to be real. You know, I can't be like one of those like NPCs. It's like, yeah, I support that. Yeah, that sounds great. Guys, what cartoons did y'all watch Saturday morning? Chat. I watched like Looney Tunes, right? What happened in Looney Tunes? There was a bunny, Bugs Bunny, that would cross-dress. And try to trick a hunter into love. You know? There was a skunk that would try to have his way with anything. No wasn't an option. It was a wild show. It was a wild show with all sorts of crazy themes. Now that I think about it, what about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, you get 4 brothers, muscled, okay, living in a sewer together. Okay, being bros, oiling each other up. Okay, all trying and competing to win the approval of Master Splinter. Okay, sounds very homo to me. But then you add April O'Neil to the whole situation. 1 woman, 4 bros. I was about to exclude one. 4 bros. Huh. Homo, bi, a little bit of incest. It's getting kind of weird. It's getting weird. Okay. What about Ren and Stimpy? What about Ren and Stimpy? Ren and freaking Stimpy. I don't know if you've seen that show. Of course you guys seen that show. Who hasn't seen that show? 2 roommates who are like very much involved in each other's business, exchanging bodily fluids with one another, doing some very gross things, inserting things into each other's. Man, the stuff that happened in that cartoon was insane. How about the Smurfs? Oh, yeah. The Smurfs is a giant blue orgy, dude. Like it's really hard to find a cartoon that doesn't have some sort of gay or trans sort of element to it. You can even make an argument that Transformers is in a way kind of trans. Okay, they literally transform, and then you have like the one group of Transformers fighting another group of Transformers that are evil because they want to destroy humanity. So you have a war between the trans, which actually sounds kind of like what you could find on like social media now, for reasons. Anyway, you can make these wild arguments. Now, I think the problem is that like I think even let's say like even a comic or like Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin's totally gay, 100% gay. But of course, everyone knows that. It's whatever, right? Yeah. Oh, SpongeBob. SpongeBob is totally gay too. That's a giant gay show. And all the women in SpongeBob are either, well, they're all whack jobs. Like one's literally a nutty squirrel that lives at a glass dome. One is a pampered daughter, kind of like a bratty fat whale. Most of the other characters are like bros. Oh, it's just called the main ones. SpongeBob and Patrick. I mean, they're pretty much in love. If you think about it. I mean, they even get married in one episode. I have kids. SpongeBob was a little bit later for me, but my kids kind of watched it. And I watched it with them. I was like, whoa, this show's wild. But if I'm being honest here, all those shows and even like animated movies, they've always had like jokes that are for the adults, kind of like other like more mature themes, kind of like in there. You just didn't really know about it unless you became aware of it, you know? So what I'm saying is the LGBTQ themes aren't really anything new for these cartoons. Now, maybe one can make an argument like the newer cartoons, which I don't know. I haven't seen them. Maybe they're not as tongue in cheek about it. Maybe they're like very blatant about it. Maybe they're kind of lazy in the writing about it. You know, like when you watch Looney Tunes, you saw Bugs Bunny and cross-dressing. You didn't really think, why is he doing that? When you were a kid watching it, you just thought, okay, what? Right? And the whole thing's happening. You're not really thinking about the why. You're just kind of like mildly entertained by it, you know. Anyway, so the big gay parade, yeah, the big gay parade. So like it kind of reminds me too, because man, you could find all sorts of like YouTube videos, YouTube channels dedicated to like how like things are getting woker and gayer. And sure, I guess you can make an argument with that, but like I think in any way things have always been kind of woke and kind of gay, very gay. Maybe there's more of it now, but there's always been gay stuff, especially in these cartoons. There's always been like kind of weird things happening. One can even make an argument that Tom and Jerry is a gay homoerotic show about two roommates that are codependent on one another, but because they're so pent up, they're violent, you know, but they can't live without the other, you know. Anyway, yeah, there's that. There's our Scarlett Johansson part. Guys, when the sector bubble really bursts like it is now, this is what it's going to be. Covering other things. This is what it's going to look like. Okay? I'm just giving you a little taste of it. Finding new people. Like we found that weird Mr. Drip guy. Anyway. So let's get to the heart of it though. Okay. Let's cover Stalker Matt. Let's do that. This is Stalker Matt versus Ben Thorp. Okay. Let's check this out.
Anybody's welcome on except for
Ben.
Matt. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I was just curious.
Am I echoing? Is the echo all right?
I don't hear it.
Okay,
I
good.
don't know about on the stream.
So, shoot.
Yeah. So I
No, I will go ahead and say Matt and Ben do not get along at all. Like they've had interactions before, and what tends to happen is it becomes like a petty match of who is more of a homeless person, who is more of a bum. And it's kind of an interesting argument because like you have Ben Thorp, who is living in an RV. He has a house, it's on wheels, and it can go wherever they take it, for now anyway, until it breaks down. Got Matt, who lives on land that he claims he owns. I don't know. I haven't seen receipts, but he claims he owns it. Okay. And he kind of lives like in a tent sort of dwelling thing. And it's kind of like this petty match. Now, chat, based on what you heard so far, who do you think has more of a home? Matt or Ben Thorp? In fact, that's how we're going to do this. We're going to grade this. I want to be objective here. I want to grade this. I don't have a pen. I was going to write this stuff down. Dang it. Jeremy's going to be much more professional. Fuck. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're going to have to remember this. Keeping score. Who is more of... Who's more pathetic? Matt or Ben Thorp? Okay. Matt is Ruby's ex-stalker, but still kind of obsessed with her, won't let her go, still talks about her to this day. Ben has the reputation he has, which you know that. Everyone knows that. You know, he lives with his daughter, and all this stuff. Okay. So we're going to watch this, though, and add that to that and see who's the most pathetic one here. Okay? Here we go.
I mean, so you're physically fit, pretty much. You can put a roof
strong.
on.
I'm strong. And
Just B says he lives in a house, just not complete. Okay, I like that because it is on land. It is a house. It's just not completely finished. Okay.
yeah, occasionally I
Beat
walk.
me up in a boxing ring.
Occasionally I walk
You can-
quite a few miles just for enjoyment of walking. Yes,
Okay,
but I do get in a lot of pain. Yeah.
okay, but you can take pain pills, right?
Ben, you need a new avatar, at least, if we're gonna do this.
I need to have an avatar.
Why don't you get Grace to snap a picture of you in your bed?
Ooh, already Matt wins. He has an avatar. Ben does not have an avatar. Grace could even take time out of her busy day of doing nothing to get him an avatar. So that's 1 point. I'm trying to be objective here. That is kind of cool. He has an avatar. Ben does not. Okay.
With a big belly or something and put it up.
Big belly.
Well, we can look at your avatar. You need to
All
have an
right.
avatar.
Yeah.
See, it's not
so
even capturing it.
you can do all those
I don't
things.
know why
but
it's not
you
capturing.
can't get a job like working
Let me
in
fix that.
retail.
No, I'm in too much physical pain to work a steady job.
Could you
All
work
right,
a
there we go.
part-time job?
No, probably not. So I don't deal with people very well either.
Because you have mental illness?
No, because I have PTSD from idiots like you.
Or you have PTSD from talking to people on YouTube?
No, not from talking to people online, but from
Oh.
people with your character personality traits.
What's the
Okay, hold on. Matt's admitting he has PTSD from talking to people. Ooh, I'm not sure if that's a winning trait or not. I gotta hear why he has PTSD. It better be good. Now, Ben has all sorts of issues. Banging his daughter is one of them. Having these manic depressive episodes, another one.
trauma?
Oh, well, I mean, I told you, you just have to listen to my streams to get the details. It's all there.
Well, the TLDR, just give me the short version of it. You've
a lot
had,
of violence, Ben.
Violence.
you've
Violence.
had a lot of violence from like the violence you're experiencing now of people talking to
No,
you.
like real life violence, idiot.
Real life violence.
Oh, okay. Real life violence, like what?
Like a lot of violence, yeah.
So you're traumatized by it?
My mother's boyfriend trying to drown me in the pool. Getting punched.
Oh shit. His mother's boyfriend tried to drown him in the pool. Tried. Okay. That's a crazy story.
In the head while I'm sleeping.
Got
for
hit in the
staying out
head
too
while
late
sleeping.
and smoking
Okay.
joints and drinking.
Mhm.
Shit like that.
And this causes you trauma that
well,
it makes so that you can't, your brain doesn't work.
getting gang jumped by 6 kids at school every day. What else? What more violence do you want?
But what I don't understand. So someone tried to
clearly you don't understand because you've never experienced.
someone tried to
real violence.
discipline.
Now hold on here. Getting gang jumped by kids every day on the way to school. I'm hearing Matt tell this story, and I'm starting to wonder: is this legit? Are you just making this stuff up? This sounds like back in my day when I walked to school. I had to walk to school. I had to walk like 5 miles through the snow. Sometimes there were bears that would jump me, but I survived it all. Now I have a PTSD. I don't know if this is true or not. You know, he claims it. Okay.
You once.
Real violence in your
And
life.
you were bullied at school. Okay, so like that happens to a lot of people.
Have you ever experienced any real violence, Ben?
Not really. No.
No, you're just the one that dishes it out. You never.
Not really, but I can.
Well, he dishes out to women, to his ex-wife and to his daughter.
I've known.
So you can dish it out, but you can't take it.
Well, no. He experienced getting punched in the face by Jacinda. That was violence. So really, Ben should have said yes.
What you're saying?
I'm saying that I don't think.
Oh, and I did threaten to murder Ben. Somewhere, somehow. I think that happened. They say I did anyway. So there was that. Okay.
Getting bullied.
So actually, if I'm taking this, I want to pause right here because actually, think about it. Like, I know one has actually experienced violence. And Matt is just saying he experienced violence. Okay. I don't know if he actually has. That maybe he has scars and stuff to show for it. He probably does.
School means you can't
just
work
trying
a
to be
job.
objective here.
Like, how old are you, Matt?
That was only the beginning of the violence, Ben.
Okay.
How old are you?
You know how
You
old
don't
I am.
know how old you are?
Why are you asking me that question?
I assume you're about 50, 55.
52. I'm 2 years younger than you, Ben.
Okay. So you're saying at age 52, because someone disciplined you for disobeying the rules of their household,
Ben,
that you
you're not
can't
understanding.
work? Why not?
You're not understanding. I've experienced a lot more violence than that.
Okay, you've experienced violence, right? Okay, did you bring the violence on you, or is it just random violence?
Oh, okay. So Ben's over here trying to question Matt's ability to actually get a job to work because he's trying to say that Matt is some sort of welfare fraud. Is that what he's trying to do? That's what I think he's trying to do. Already. Wait, why is it not capturing it again? What the hell? I told it to capture this. Why is it acting all weird? When I unpause it and pause it, it does that. Hold on here. Let me do this. And let me go back to here. There we go. So I can't make it full screen then. I'll just leave it like this. That's freaking weird. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Anyway, try to full screen on my end. All you get is darkness. But anyway, at least I'm paying attention to OBS and the chat. Okay. There's two things I'm paying attention to and this at the same time. Okay. So yeah, Matt is disabled. Yeah. Matt has, I guess legal disability there. So he can get whatever Canadian welfare there is. And I guess Ben is trying to call him out on that. As if like, this is the one thing I hate about the Thorp so freaking much. And this is also one thing I actually kind of irked me about my Ethan Roth experience. Is like he tried to say that I'm some sort of like flashlight cop trying to be like a narc. I'm like, no, not at all, brother. Not at all. I don't really care what it is you do. I just like to talk about it. Okay. Because I think it's interesting. Like, for example, so like Ben's trying to talk to Matt about his ability to work, not because he thinks it's interesting, because he thinks, okay, maybe I could use this to get him in trouble with some sort of welfare scam. That's what that is. It's always something. It's always to get something on someone. It's not, it's like, no, man. But you could tell that's what Ben is trying to do.
No, I didn't bring. No kid deserves to be punched in the head while they're sleeping, Ben. If you think that's
Well,
acceptable, then you have something
Yeah, I don't think so.
wrong with you severely.
you can't work a job. When did that happen? How old were you then?
I think I was in grade like 7 or 8.
So you got disciplined when you were in 7th grade, and you can't work a job at age 52.
Discipline.
That makes sense.
No, that's not discipline, Ben. That's abuse.
And this is coming from Ben Thorp, who hasn't worked a job since the Ethiopian restaurant. Okay. Which even then, it doesn't sound like he was actually doing much work. It sounded like Courtney was doing all the cooking, and he was just out back smoking cigarettes.
That's physical abuse.
Okay, so whatever. Like, why is it that you can't
Whatever, I know. See,
work?
this is the
Why
apathetic
can't
Ben
you
here.
work a
He
job?
likes to be violent to his daughter, but can't.
Let's say
take
you're working
violence.
at a
You just like to
grocery
dish out violence, Ben. This is why you're so abusive.
If you were
online.
working at a
That's why you're
grocery
here
store,
now. You love to.
if you were
abuse
working at a
people.
grocery store,
You love to try to abuse people like online.
you were
behind
working at
a safe screen because
Go
Ben's
ahead.
in his safe space. Your RV is your safe space, right?
Huh.
Correct.
the world is my safe space. I don't really actually think
That's not true. That's not true. No.
that people
But you seem
generally.
pretty scared when
It's
Jeremy
so bougie
knocked
out
on your door
there.
the other day. You looked terrified. In fact, it was pretty epic.
But what I'm saying is, Matt, if you were working at a grocery store, you would say you would be in fear of someone attacking you.
Ben, are you a victim of Jeremy?
Gobbledygook. Maybe Ben wanted to know how to do it for himself. What, claim disability? He probably could. He probably could somehow. I mean, he has that huge tumor thing growing on his back. He hasn't been seen by a doctor in years. At this point, they might be able to say, you know what? Yeah, you're disabled. But he's too lazy to do that.
Well, I'll be happy to talk about that, but I'm just saying,
Jeremy,
if you were
come
working
up.
at a grocery store because kids beat you up when you were little, you
I don't
would
see your
not be
logic.
able to like put the barcode across the barcode reader.
My personal issues on my employment status are really none of your business, retard.
Huh.
Well,
Just like
you're
your
talking
just like
about
your
it.
personal financial details are none of my business, correct, Ben?
But you've been sharing.
That's true. Like Ben Thorp brought this question up. He brought this whole topic up.
And saying that.
Yeah, I can share what I like to
disability.
share if I so feel like sharing.
Well, I'm just having a conversation with you, aren't I?
I know, but I know where it's going already. It's just like
Exactly. Everyone knows where it's going. Like when you're having a conversation with Ben, like there's a catch. He's trying to get something. It's not some just casual banter. There's a reason for it.
the stupid retarded.
Well, but
shit.
you say you have PTSD. Generally,
I
Matt,
do
you
this
like
shit
get
all the time. Like, I'm gonna read this.
PTSD from like
That's
trauma,
more
like
interesting
war
than
or
you, Ben.
news. Getting to school by the cool kids is not trauma, really.
I got stabbed in the neck and the stomach.
And did that just randomly happen? Someone just walked up to you and stabbed you in the neck?
I've had guns put in my face.
But you said you're a criminal, right? So
Ben, you have no idea what you're talking about.
but you're like a bad boy, right? Like, so you like,
No, I
beat
never
people-
wanted to be a bad boy. I was a good kid, actually, with straight A's in school.
but you said you used to be an enforcer for criminal.
No, I didn't say I was an enforcer for criminals. I said that I collected debts, my own
Okay.
debts.
And if the person didn't pay,
Right. Sometimes you have to do that. If they don't pay, you got to make them pay. Okay. So Matt kind of has a cool background, interesting background. Okay. Now, some of it might be embellished. It happens when you tell stories. Okay. I'm not exactly sure. A lot cooler than Ben Thorpe's background. I'll say that.
you said you hit them, right?
Yeah, then they would pay.
Okay, so in that line of work, which is criminal activity, don't you think
Yeah.
you might be stabbed in the neck sometimes?
Yeah, it happens.
What I'm saying is, why should the taxpayers of Canada pay you?
What's it to you, Ben? What the taxpayers of Canada pay for? What the fuck?
Because you engaged
But
in
I'm a
criminal.
taxpayer of Canada. I paid taxes my entire life working, Ben.
Oh, you think that's how the system works?
Yeah, it does.
You
That is
paid
how
into
Yeah,
the
you
system.
pay into
you
it.
pay into the system, and then when you need to go on unemployment or disability, they cover you. That's how it works.
Right,
Ben.
and what
Did you not pay into the system?
isn't the
When
condition
when
of
you owned your
disability that you're
Ethiopian
unable-
restaurant? When you owned your Ethiopian
to work?
restaurant, did you not pay into the system? Did you pay tax?
So Ben knows nothing about Canadian welfare, Canadian Medicare, whatever it's called over there. Okay, I know nothing about it either, other than that there's some sort of welfare system that exists, and that's about what Ben knows. But Ben's acting as if he knows. He's talking as if he knows. See, that's crazy. That's crazy. And like I said, you could already tell, like, this is about, like, Ben Thorpe trying to get some sort of win on Matt, trying to be like, oh, you can't, you're scamming the welfare system, you know? What if we report you? It's always stuff like that. It's messy stuff, dude.
I did. I've always paid into the system. I don't
So then
draw.
if you needed disability, you could get it if you wanted.
Exactly. I have no problem with it, but I don't understand how you need
Exactly, Tricky. Exactly. At least it's not a coward and a PDF like Ben is. Right. Absolutely.
disability because somebody disciplined you when you were a child at age 52. I'm just curious how you're disabled because you engaged in criminal activity when you were younger, which led to.
Wait, Nikki knew, is that true? Grace had to put Ben's shoes on Ben. You know that one time I was talking to Ben and I brought up how like he can't even take his pants off. Like Grace has to take his pants off for him. People were like, how's that a win? You could bring up anything and everything, which is weird because back in the day I talked to him and already brought up like the incest stuff. That stuff's kind of old, but to me it's like as a man, not being able to take off your own pants is bizarre to me. Like you just can't do it, so you have to call your daughter over to help you with that, and now you're so old and tired you can't even put on your own shoes. Did Grace have to lace them up? Or wait, they're probably not laced up shoes, are they? Are they Crocs? Are they wearing Crocs now? Might as well just get some Crocs. You can put them on. Ben the snitch? Yeah, he is a snitch. He is a flashlight cop. For sure. He is a hall monitor. He's the sort of person that gets details on you. He's gonna use them.
Violence.
No, there's other violence too. No, it was family abuse.
Okay, so family abuse. We were living at home. You said you left home when you were 13 years old. Was that true or is that a lie?
That's absolutely.
So, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, press the like button. Definitely helps out. And also let me know in the chat, the running theme is with the gay cartoon little bit. What cartoon did you watch Saturday morning and how gay was it? Really, honestly, how gay was it? Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was pretty gay. It was very gay. Anyway.
Absolutely true, yeah.
Okay, when you were in 7th or 8th grade, how old were you?
I think I was like 13 going on 14 in grade 8.
Okay, so you had left home at that point. Is that right?
Yeah, the abuse was too much. Combined
Okay,
abuse with family.
But you
plus neighborhood bully kids.
Neighborhood bullies. So all of these people just decided to abuse you randomly?
Yes, Ben, because people do that, just like how you come online and abuse people online.
Am I abusing you now?
You're attempting to, but it's not working.
Are you going to list this on your next disability application?
Okay, this part was kind of weak. This part was weak on Matt's side.
Yes, I'm a victim of Ben Thorp.
Well, Matt,
but
you're saying you can't
but he turned it around by ironically bringing that up before Ben could get to it. You know, pretty much calling out Ben on his next move that he was going to make, you know, predicting it.
Interact with any other human beings because you were bullied like this
when you were a contributor to society.
Wait, Damius offered donos if he would do it, if go to the swimming pool, he wouldn't do it. See, I've been saying this. I know Damius Octavius is a watch. Damius Octavius, I'm willing to be your, I guess, your circus monkey, so to speak. I don't want to say the other thing. I guess back porch monkey. I don't. I'm willing to be your puppet, man. I'm willing to be your puppet, dude. What is my bidding, my master? Okay? I'll do stuff. Now, of course, I got a limit to how far I can go. Because, you know, I got kids and a life and a work and stuff. But I'll do stuff. Shit. What are we doing? He doesn't even understand, man.
The facade is crumbling.
Well, I'm saying that I don't ask the government or their taxpayer to pay for my expenses because I have to be quiet now. But Matt, what is it? Are you physically and mentally disabled?
I guess so, technically, yeah.
But you said the way you're physically disabled is you quote worked too hard. That's not a disability. That's not a disability, Matt.
Yes, it is.
No.
Maybe he worked so hard that he overworked himself. That could happen. Where you work so hard physically with physical labor where you become disabled. That happens. Ben wouldn't know because Ben has never done any manual labor in his life. He's never done any of that. Okay.
It is not. That's not a diagnosis. A doctor said.
Stupid.
Doctors
say that I have old injuries that prevent me from holding a regular job. Dumbass. What do you not understand?
But you just said you walk for miles. You could get in a boxing ring.
I can still walk.
You're physically right.
I'm physically strong, yes, but I suffer from a lot of pain.
Physically strong. Okay, but it matters.
Pain.
So
hey, Melanie,
pain.
How's it going?
Why does it matter to you? This whole conversation. This conversation is not about me, Ben. This conversation is about you.
This conversation is about me.
Yeah, the conversation is about you. It's not about me. Everybody knows my status and my situation.
But what I'm saying is, you're considering yourself a conservative.
I'm not here to answer your questions, Ben. You're here to answer my questions.
Oh, we're flipping the script. Tin Man is into this little back and forth. Now he's like, now I own the ring. It's my ring. My domain. All right.
Maybe this is why people were violent.
You've got it all backwards. You've got it all backwards, Ben. You think that you're controlling. You think that you're controlling the situation, but you're not controlling the situation.
Oh, by the way, Discord, I guess, is cracking down on the things you say. Now he's using StreamYards, but I was in trouble yesterday for having said something like a year ago. We'll get into that later after this.
It's all in your mind.
Tell me about the control. So 6 kids jumped you every single day.
You have no control over the situation.
Why did they jump you, Matt?
Does anybody have questions for Ben?
I thought we were gonna.
Any questions for Ben? We'll do it this way. Why is Ben so bothered by me being on disability? That's funny too.
He's jealous because he's not on disability. He's like, where's my disability check? Go to the disability office. Make something up. If the Somalians can figure out how to scam, it must not be that hard. I'm just throwing it out there because you know that was the thing. But there's all sorts of people that scam the system all the freaking time. It cannot be that hard. Go to a doctor. Tell the doctor you have limitations. You can't move very much. You can't get around much. That you think you're disabled and all this stuff. Go get a physical done. It's going to be poor. Get a doctor. Get that same doctor to kind of get a doctor's note and all that stuff that you could take to the Medicaid office or disability office and claim disability. There you go. Now, there's probably other steps you got to do because I've not done it. And I'm just kind of spitballing here, kind of thinking right now without using grok, just using what do you call it, a brain and just kind of like, I don't know, what one would do in that situation, right? If you want to get government assistance, you're probably going to need to get a doctor's note to say that you're disabled. A doctor clears that you're disabled or determines that you're disabled. Oh, now you can get some disability. There you go. Do that. And I'm pretty sure you could probably find the right doctor, any doctor really, that'll determine that you're disabled. I mean, you seem disabled. You could hardly get off the bed. Get up from the bed, I should say.
Curious because you say, I'm just curious how it all works.
Like the one little thing I have to survive, Ben wants to take that away from me. Isn't that kind of funny?
Because what do you mean the one little thing you have to survive?
You can't compete on the internet, so you have
to
like, fight dirty. You have to fight dirty and rat people out. That's you.
Oh, that's true. That's true. If he gets disability, maybe part of that will go to the kids' child support. Probably. Yeah. That's something that they will just take from you for show. Anyway.
It's fighting dirty to ask you questions about things that you've
fighting dirty to try to get information and then rat people out or dox people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ratting you out. Who am I ratting you out to?
You just made the threat earlier. You're like, I'm sure the Canadian government, blah, 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 whatever.
Well, they
know my situation. They know I have a property. They know I have a workshop. They know I'm trying to work from home. They know I'm allowed to work extra hours per month.
Oh, they're reacting to me? That's cool. Yeah, who cares about Jeremy, dude? Pfft, Jeremy. Yeah.
Not have to lose the extra money.
Do they know that
I don't know where you're going with this, man. There's no direction.
I'm just curious as to how
there is a direction.
Being a conservative, that you say you're perfectly able to work. I mean, despite these bullshit things you're saying, which don't even make any sense.
He had an opportunity here. I don't know if he brings it up later, but like Matt says he's anti-communist, but I'd be like, isn't it being on welfare being kind of like, how could you be like anti-communist but be cool also being on like on a welfare system, because you're dependent on like the state giving you money, which is money that's brought in through like taxpayer money, which is kind of a distribution of the wealth, if you will, in some way. You can make that argument. I'm surprised he didn't bring that up. I think he tried to. I wonder if he tries again.
And yet you don't.
Hold on, Ben. I'm reading the chat here. Ben, when Ben lost his restaurant, how long
did the same
he
thing to Lynx
spend in his room?
Yeah, I heard that. That sucked about what happened to Lynx. They tried to fuck her over.
And crying and playing video games. Yeah, there's a good question, Ben.
Oh, now I remember why I banned. Well, we banned which is Snafu Snaps out of the fucking Discord. He wouldn't let that shit go either. He kept on talking about Lynx and welfare and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that and combined with some other things, some doxing. I was like, this guy is a loser. And I kicked him out. I mean, he could stay in the chat and all that stuff. That's fine. But like, he clings on to something and he just never lets it go. That's something dumb too.
0.
Gotta get it.
Ben was demeaning Damius. Well, if Damius is too cheap for Ben, I could always use the support over here, Damius. It would piss them off. You were to give me, I don't know, $5. That really, you know what? You could give them the money. No, don't give them the money. Give me the money you were going to give to them. There we go. I'm not even drunk right now. Give me the money you were going to give to them in a super chat saying this was supposed to be their money. And I don't know. Maybe I'll take a shot or do something silly. I don't know. Maybe we could do stuff. We could do like pie in the face, or I have to eat like a mukbang sort of situation. We could we could do some like locale live shenanigans stuff over here. That's fine. I'll debase myself for some money. I'll do that. Okay? But we gotta start it gradually. Anyway.
So Canadians are generally nice people, but not built for battle. That's not true, actually. There was a regiment of Canadians who were like the most vicious. Look it up on YouTube there. They I can't remember what they called them though. They killed a lot of Germans or whatever.
Yeah, and if you had been in part of that regiment, I could understand you saying you had PTSD, but just being a criminal and having...
I didn't get PTSD from being a criminal. I didn't get PTSD from being a criminal, Ben.
Why were all these people...
It started long ago when I was a child.
Why did all these people randomly violent towards you, Sam?
Because that's what evil, shitty people do. They just like to beat on people that are weak and defenseless. Kind of like how you beat on your daughter.
You're weak and defenseless?
So you're saying Grace deserves to get beat on because you're having a bad day?
Are you a weak person, Matt?
Are you a weak person because you need to beat on your daughter?
Another blow. Oh, here comes the tears from the baby. Here come the tears for the baby. That's perfect, isn't it? Now chat will be on your side.
I don't beat on my daughter.
That's a better question.
He doesn't call it beating. He calls it, it's always something goofy like physical correction. He might even call it a reality check. That's something we used to say back when I used to work at the mental health place. I'm not gonna say where it was. Well, it's kind of whatever. Sometimes you use the term reality check for whenever restraint goes a little bad. You know, never too bad. You know, sometimes you just have to let them know, like, hey, you can't be trying to fight people here. You know, you set the tone. Anyway, that sounded crazy. But I tell you what that did not include. It did not include a kick. It did not include a kick, okay? Anyway.
I think. I don't beat on my daughter.
Are you defenseless?
Yeah, I don't beat on
No,
my
I
daughter
can defend
either.
myself perfectly well, Ben.
Are you weak?
No, I'm not weak.
Well,
Are
then
you
why
weak?
do you call yourself weak and
You seem
defenseless?
weak.
It seems like a weak man would be the man that has to beat on his daughter and his wife, ex-wife. Now, I can imagine Ben would be like, well, you didn't beat your wife, and that's why she left you. You beat your ex-wife, and she left you. So, what the fuck?
You appear weak when Jeremy knocks on your van and gets scared.
When Jeremy gets scared?
Yeah, when you guys were shit talking to him, then he just came right up and knocked on your van. That was hilarious.
That seemed weak.
Yes.
I opened the door, took out.
You guys were scared. You were startled, especially Grace. She grabbed the mace.
You were very weak, Ben. Yeah, you were very weak.
Well,
very
that's not
weak.
really what weakness is.
Despite your online persona of Master Mogger Nephilim Man or whatever the fuck you are.
He's the alpha
Mahite.
dad.
Mahite?
Mahite, yeah. You're like, it's like my dick.
Oh, I talk about my height a lot?
Yeah, you do. That's all you got.
Matt, you talk about my height a lot.
That's all you got, buddy. That's all you got. I'm 6'8".
Well, you've said that many more times than I have.
I haven't said that I'm 6'8". What are you talking about? I'm shorter than you.
Maybe you have brain damage too.
Yeah, I probably do have brain damage. Definitely.
Okay.
Read the comments. I don't beat on my daughter. Shout out to the unfortunate bastards of Matt and their more unfortunate child bearers. It's funny. Not weak, but on disability. I'm confused.
Well, I mean, the last time we talked, Matt, you said that you're a compulsive masturbator and that that's healthy and normal.
Melanie, yes.
And so today you're telling
That's
us.
kind of what we're watching, right? Two old grumpy men like talking about their issues. It's great. It's great. Who's better? Who's worse?
You are completely dependent on.
Here's the thing. Let's be honest here. Be fair. Matt says a lot of stuff about his background for PTSD, which I don't know if I buy, but it doesn't really matter so much because like now what's happening is Ben is trying to ask questions and Matt's just bouncing him off. He's not answering. He's directing it back on Ben. He's putting the pressure on Ben now. And that's the way it's going to be, I think, for the rest of this. It's just going to get better.
The generosity of your fellow Canadians, but you choose not to work. And
no, I choose to work whenever I get the opportunity to work, Ben. This is more.
You couldn't get a job?
No, there's people I know.
Ben, if you're watching, when was the last time you had a job?
Well, you're not disabled.
How many years has it been?
I never said I was completely disabled, Ben.
But I don't understand how you're disabled at all.
Yeah, gobbledygook. It does bring me back to my psych ward days, but these two would be like the chill clients that never really do anything bad. They never really cause problems. Well, hold on. Ben would be the type, he would cause some problems behind the scenes and like puppeteer some stuff, maybe, if he ever got to the girls' wing. Oh my God. He would be running little games, little stuff to cause triggers and stuff on the other wing. Dude, fuck. I've been in there before. I've been in that situation. Damn it. Because that wing was crazy. The girls were more of a riot and caused more issues. I wouldn't say cause, but definitely were much more violent than the boys. Absolutely. They didn't give a shit, dude. They wouldn't act out. They'll act out. They'll tear it down. Anyway.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Well, I mean, there are many jobs you can do sitting down.
Grizzly says, I think Ben's life really reflects around Grace's comments and streams. Yeah, it does. And that's what this younger generation does. It's all about streaming and doing collabs, but everybody hates on one another. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, now we're doing the peace thing.
Damon says,
"Can we all love each other?" Support group. That is how you should roll. You shouldn't act like a tough guy and then say you're completely disabled, weak, and defenseless.
Wait,
and say that
even though I'm partially disabled, I would still kick your ass. Easily. Even though I'm partially disabled, Ben, I would kick your ass easily.
I might use a walker, but I'll kick your ass.
Okay, wait, Matt has children. Yes, I do have many children. I have children all over Canada. He's trying to get
starting franchises around the country. It's cool.
Well, Matt, I thought we were going to have a conversation. You're just going to read chat.
If you don't spread your seed indiscriminately, what are you doing with your life?
Exactly right.
Ben applied for welfare but got rejected and diagnosed bipolar. Is that true, Ben?
Oh, yeah. So that's what Raysack said in this chat. So he applied for welfare, got rejected. Well, apply again. You can always reapply. There's people who are on welfare, on Medicaid, and they fail to renew it, and they get rejected due to some bull crap, and they just have to reapply and do it a certain way. But maybe you filled out the form wrong, And if you're diagnosed bipolar, then you should be able to get something. Come on now. How do you diagnose bipolar and get rejected on welfare? Jeez. Come on now.
Hey, Matt, do you know what a conversation?
I'm asking you a question. I asked you a question. That's part of the conversation.
Matt,
people ask you a
question,
and then you respond. That's what a conversation is, Ben.
Your whole life. This is why.
Come on, Ben. Answer the question, Ben. Did you apply for disability?
Hey, Matt.
And then
no, I've never
diagnosed with bipolar.
No, I've never applied for disability because I'm not disabled. Like
but,
you,
Ray Sack said.
You're just.
Thank you for the gifted membership there, Nikki New. You're now a member of the Dead Man channel. It's supposed to do something. There we go. Woo! Nikki New, now a member. Look at that. Lalo, you always complain, dude. When do you not complain?
I said that in the chat, though.
You're just a lying, cocksucking.
Ray Sack said that in the chat, though. Why would
you're a lying leech?
Stinky Bruce says, Ben, you have a master's, but you sit in an RV all day. Exactly.
He has a bachelor's. He could masters. I said bachelor's and masters. He has a master's, and he sits around the RV all day. Yeah, why doesn't he get another teaching job? If he was a teacher before, he could become a teacher again. Unless there's something stopping him from becoming a teacher again. That's kind of odd. You would, if that's what he can do with the degree that he has, you'd think he would do it some more. Interesting to kind of speculate on as to why that could be. Not even picking up little substitute teacher gigs. Now it's been so long though. He couldn't apply to be a teacher now. He would have to be a sub. He could do that. He could do sub gigs. Make more money doing that than what he's doing on YouTube or Kick. If he did that, well, Grace did her thing, but now they live in an RV. Now they would have to take the RV to the nearest school, and that would look weird. Can you imagine that? The substitute teachers living in an RV outside the school? Huh. The assault charge on Grace. Ah, yeah, you're right. The assault charge on Grace. That's a bit of a doozy, right? Yeah, that's going to come up on that pesky background report. Damn. And then they just Google his name and the channel comes up and conversations about like age of consent or whatever crazy nonsense. The Shamu documentaries will come up where he's saying all sorts of crazy stuff. By the way, Ben, Shamu still has those chopsticks. They're really good. They say Ben Thorp is a PDF etched on the side, made out of pure gold. Look at that.
Exactly. Why don't you have a job, Ben? You could be teaching.
That's a great, Matt. That's a great question. But it's a different kind of question of someone who is sucking on their fellow.
Why do you not teach, Ben? You could be making. You could be mugging me with a teacher's income.
Do you understand the difference, Matt?
I think you're worse than me because you've got a degree and you could be making over $100,000 a year.
True.
In an RV.
True.
But you said before that you think it's superior that people support themselves and that they are leeches on the government and their fellow taxpayers, correct?
No, I'm not leeching off anybody. I paid into the system.
Yeah, but the system requires that you're you be unable to work, Matt. I know.
And I am unable to work steadily. Yes.
No,
You're not getting anywhere on this. You're just looping. You're trying to get a win, Ben, but it's you're not really getting there.
Oh, Matt, no, Matt, you're just lying.
No, I'm not lying.
You said
you don't have to be. You don't have to be completely
back.
100%.
He doesn't feel bad about taking money from the system, from the government. He doesn't consider himself a leech because he paid into it when he was working before. He said that. Like,
Matt,
Ben,
you
shut
might
up
get
for a second.
paid
Shut
from
up
this,
for a second,
like,
Ben. You don't have to be. You don't have to be completely disabled to get disability in Canada.
Matt,
maybe that's the United States or something.
You got the what was it stuck in your neck? A knife?
So Ben, why are you not working?
You get a knife in your neck?
Why are you not working at a?
Oh, you were stabbed in the neck. You had a pesky knife in your neck. Oh, big whoop. I don't know about you. I've never been stabbed in the neck before. If I've been stabbed in the neck and lived to talk about it, I'm pretty sure I would qualify for disabled. Hopefully. Damn, dude. Holy shit. You said you were stabbed by a neck, but how does that make you disabled? Okay. All right.
School, Ben.
Did you get a knife in your neck?
Ben, answer the question. Why are you not working at school?
Well, you told me about your PTSD. Someone knifed you in the neck. Is that right?
No, I didn't say it was a knife, Ben.
Well,
wait. He did say it was a knife, but okay, whatever. It's Matt. It is Matt. He's kind of a bullshit factory too. Okay.
Southwest says, what was your undergraduate degree? What is it in?
Matt, do you know how conversations work?
Yes, we're having one right now, and I'm asking you questions, and you're not responding.
No, that's
you're deflecting and avoiding. Yes, you're deflecting and avoiding and redirecting. That's not going to work. It's not going to work here, Ben. You have no power.
Happy to have a give and take.
You're not the alpha male in this chat,
like
in this conversation. So
it's a conversation with people.
You need to be respectful and answer the questions.
No, we're not doing an interrogation, Matt.
Well,
but I'm happy to do it back.
You're trying to do. You're doing an interrogation.
I'll be right back.
I'm asking you questions based on what you were saying.
Duties.
I'm asking you questions. You're on my stream, so you answer my question.
If I let this play, I'm going to miss something. I want to comment on it. So, while waiting for that, I'll put King TL. The King TL is going to... Don't worry, we're going to go back to it. I just need to take care of something real fast. We'll call it a parental duty. Meanwhile, King is going to show us how to stream, how to camp, I guess.
Been out here for days. Boys used a tree fell some time ago. The brimstone's locking me in my residence. Went ahead and got that out of there. Now we're going to go ahead and just, I think you can do I think these will burn. I mean, might get a little tall there, but I think it's not too tough. Just do it. On top of that, we wild game came on my land. I went ahead and butchered it myself. My battery was dead, so you guys aren't able to see it. It's processed. What is that? Did you hear that? Not a big deal. What the fuck? Must be the wind. There's wind out here. Blowing. Oh god. Foliage. I'm not sure what that shelter is. I just came across this land and parked outside. We'll just set that there. Here we're gonna, don't worry about, fashion this up, forge that from some parts that were around. The finish is natural. I'll lay on that. This, forge that. Don't worry about what that does. Okay. Oh gosh, here's my form of transportation. Where's the cameras mirrored? Interesting. Looks like we can't zoom. Don't worry about it. It looks like a home, but it's actually just like a car. The next thing is, you wonder how I'm gonna get this started. I'm gonna clank 2 sticks together, and shit. One moment. I gotta. This is all. This landing here was never here. Just.
No, he seems to be having an issue with this. Like he's struggling. I'm not exactly sure. I was away for a bit, but that's what I'm getting here. Am I right? Is he struggling? Let's find out.
Myself, I had a guy bring over some few slaps. We just raised it up just now. But one moment, let me grab
okay,
the.
he had an issue with the steps.
Let me grab the 2 sticks, quick. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst ourselves. Okay. Well, that's how you do it as a streamer. He's like, I have to set it down. I'm not gonna be able to be here. You're gonna have to entertain yourselves now. Okay. Better streamer, best streamer, better than Jeremy. Definitely better than me. Okay, here we go.
I don't answer your questions on my stream.
No, that's not how conversations work.
That's how. That's proper.
Oh, going
proper
back to
etiquette.
Matt.
Consider me a guest on.
Sorry, going back to Matt and Ben Thorp arguing with one another. Like, just imagine 2 grumpy old men at an old person's home. Yeah, that's what we got here.
When you're a guest on someone's stream, you answer their questions.
No. That's how like an interview works. Are you doing an interview with me?
Yes, we're interviewing you, Ben.
Who's we?
Me and everybody else.
You and everyone else?
Yeah.
Who else is there, Matt?
Me and Chat. We're interviewing you.
Chat's interviewing me?
We're cycle.
Yes. Why is it so hard to understand? I guess he was trying to like think that Matt was like super crazy, like there was someone else there. It's like, no.
We're analyzing you, Ben.
Well, but we're not. I didn't agree to do an interview. I thought we would have a conversation.
Well, I'm trying to have a conversation. What was your degree in?
Well, I was asking. Oh, okay, we could do a back and forth, but you weren't.
Back and forth. Back and forth is more amicable, definitely.
Yeah, but you weren't answering my questions because you said that
I answered your questions, Ben,
and that you're weak and defenseless.
Pro social skills, absolutely right. This is how you have a conversation about having you're setting the parameters of the conversation. Oh, what are you interviewing me now? I thought we're just gonna have a conversation. I what's going on here? You're gonna answer my questions, something like that.
No, I answered your questions, Ben. I'm not.
Let me just ask you one.
I'm not defenseless. If I was weak and defenseless, I wouldn't be here arguing with you, would I? Right.
I don't really think that's true. You really feel like this is like shows great courage being on the internet?
Well, I mean, you seem to think it does.
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
Until somebody knocks on an RV door.
True.
Well, I don't understand why you keep going back to that.
Well, because it showed.
Because that is a moment that showed that you guys are afraid. You're afraid of Jeremy. Of all people. Jeremy could knock on my door right now. I wouldn't be afraid. It'd be weird. I mean, this would not be a good week. I'll tell him you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait downstairs. I'll meet you in a bit. Put on some shoes. Go down there. Talk to him. That's about it. I wouldn't have to grab any mace or anything. Shit.
It revealed your true psychology.
I agree.
Yeah.
If
someone knocked on your door, it's interesting to me. And
hold on, can we explore that for a minute, Matt? I know you get PTSD and you feel like you're weak and defenseless a lot, and therefore you can't work at all.
I don't feel like I'm weak and defenseless.
But hold on.
This is you projecting
your
beta male insecurities upon me, Ben.
You're gonna talk over me, okay? Daddy issues. Dad, what did Daddy do? Daddy kicked you in the fucking head because you were smoking pot.
I think you have daddy issues. I didn't grow up with a dad.
Fucking head.
It's true. Ben does have daddy issues.
With a dad, so I don't know have daddy issues.
You were 13 years old. Yes, Daddy did right. Right. Why?
That wasn't daddy. That was a boyfriend of my mother's.
Huh.
So again, you don't listen. You have poor listening skills, Ben.
Nigger, your mother was fucking that night.
Don't use the N-word.
Now he's getting all mad using gamer words like this. But with Ben, it always boils down to like daddy issues, mommy issues, like like easy stuff that could easily apply to him. Tell us about your mom, huh? How good is your relationship with your mom? How good is the relationship with your dad? Right? It's like, okay, buddy. Okay.
On the chat, Ben, that's TOS, buddy. I'm gonna have to time you out if you're using N-words and S-slurs. Come on now. What are you trying to get my channel banned?
Am I trying to get your channel banned? No.
No, my mother has never dated a black man, Ben.
Well, I meant it in the sense of whatever her whore pussy.
But she's also not racist. She's also not racist. She just has a preference.
And Ben being so disrespectful about Matt's mom. I know nothing about Matt's mom, but already he's calling Matt's mom a whore. She's probably a very fine lady who did nothing wrong. Okay, maybe she did some things wrong. I don't know. Why are we being messy like that? Why are we doing that? Especially this happened today, right? The day after Mother's Day. No, this happened on Mother's Day. Huh. Wow. Wow. Couldn't refrain from going at someone's mom on Mother's Day.
For
Whatever
European
human being your mother spread her legs for, right? Like the closest you'll ever get to a daddy, right?
No, Ben.
Well, so why were you smoking pot when you were 13 years old?
You're still trying to redirect this back towards me when you haven't answered the question about yourself, Ben.
Sure,
what was your degree in? What was your degree in?
I like that. Matt's not letting it go. He's not letting it go. He's not going to let him walk away.
I thought we were going to talk about the Jeremy knocking on the door thing. If someone
knocked we were asking, you haven't answered questions that are like fucking 20 chats back, Ben.
What's your question, Matt?
What was your degree in? Chat asked.
I have a master's degree in theological studies from a pontifical.
Master's degree in theological studies. Okay. So with that, what can you really do? You could teach at a Catholic school. Could you do that again? Oh no, the background check would stop you. That's right. That's right. I don't know what else you could do. I don't know what else you would be able to do that the background check wouldn't mess with you either, you know? There's that. Because if you'd be working with like kids or it's all gonna be an issue.
University.
So basically a useless degree.
Yeah.
Unless you work in a religious setting, like a religious school or something, right?
Yes, which I did over the course of 2 decades, Matt.
But didn't you get like fired from there or something? For
no.
Like, doing something immoral or weird?
Nope.
Why did they fire you?
They didn't fire me.
Oh, they didn't fire you? You resigned?
Well, it's a long story. I can tell you the story if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let's hear it. It's interesting.
Okay. I worked at a school over the course of 2 decades. And then at a certain point, I took a leave because I worked on real estate. Then they needed someone to substitute for a semester. So that was the last time I worked there. And at the end of the temporary thing and at the end of the semester, we parted ways.
Okay. Well, what are the right questions?
Okay. And I just asked AI, it's like, you know, what kind of career paths are there with a master's in theology? Clergy, pastor, minister, director of religious education or faith formation, youth pastor, campus minister, missionary. That's not a sexual position. I mean, outreach coordinator. Work at a hospital, hospice, healthcare. Oh, but you'd probably need a nursing background with that too. Work at a prison. Ben Thorp could work at a prison. Huh. Some would say he belongs in prison for being creepy and all that. Being a grief counselor. You'd be like, get over yourself, you're a victim. Maybe the best kind of grief counselor. Boo-hoo, your mom's dead. Don't be a victim of your mom being dead now. She's not even here anymore and you're still a victim of her. Jeez Louise, your mom would say you're a waste of, and should have been I'm censoring myself now, but I have to. I got slapped on the wrist the other day on Discord. He said I was hateful. I'm a very loving guy. They said I'm hateful. They said I was homophobic. Which, if it wasn't for Ben, I could continue that joke that I thought I would be if I went down on a dude. It would give me a license to be able to say a slur. Okay? Say a slur, own that slur, you have permission to do that, you know? Maybe that's what happened. I revealed that I'm actually not that, and I don't have the license to use that slur, or the right to use it, I guess. Oh, yeah, I got in trouble, so I got to be nice. But anyway, yeah, imagine Ben as a grief counselor. What, your dog's dead? Pfft, get over it. Pfft, Who cares? Don't be a victim. And if you keep on crying, he's going to kick you. Here come the tears. He's going to kick you. Ben belongs under the jail? Well, he could be in the jail. I mean, I think he would make a good bottom. The inmates would have fun.
Killer Tony. Give me the right questions to ask Ben, because I'm not a Thorp follower like you guys are. I don't know all the lore.
Well, so you're not prepared for your interview.
Well, it's not really an interview.
Then why don't we talk about what you've been talking about?
Up.
You just don't want to answer questions, Matt.
No, I've answered all the questions. I tell my life story on my live streams, Ben. If you know what I mean.
I would like
if you listen carefully, you'll understand.
Well, you ran out. All you asked me is what degree I have. That's it for your interview.
Yeah, that's what chat asked me to ask you, so I asked it.
Okay, so are you out? Is Barbara Walters like exhausted at this point? Are you done? Or I mean,
yeah, I banged her really hard and she's sleeping right now.
Who?
Barbara.
You don't know what the.
No, I really don't.
Oh, okay. So you have no questions to ask me, but so all we have left is me to
ask you questions.
Well, I mean, usually if you're going
to specific
to talk about.
Oh, okay. He says the undergrad specificity.
Oh, my undergraduate degree was in religious studies from the College of William and Mary.
Okay.
But you're
so he has all this education in like religious stuff, right? So why is he here? He belongs to be working at a church or something, church related stuff, which I know he'd been doing for a little bit, but then it's like, that's what his education's for. That's what his background's for. That's what he has a degree in. So it is a pretty good question to ask, like, why not go back? I understand you did real estate for a little bit and all this other stuff, but it's like, it seems like you don't have the opportunity or the chance to go back. And that's the stuff you like to talk about. That's the stuff you get on into panels. You know, you get on the stupid religious panels, which everyone hates.
Educational background, Matt.
It says they said you were asked to retire. Why?
No, I wasn't.
They said hit him with the John Jones cheap kick, man. Let's finally hear the damn school story. Yeah, what's the school story, Ben?
I just told you it.
What? So why did they ask you to retire?
Why did they ask me to retire?
Yes.
Repeating the question like an idiot. You heard what he asked.
Nobody asked me to retire.
Oh, the chat said that they did.
I had another.
Yeah, why did you not carry on teaching?
I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. You got lazy. Didn't want to work.
Is that the only reason that someone would leave a job?
Well, a job that you have a master's degree for, a job that your whole education and background is like designed for. You just decided to do something different, huh? That seems interesting. Seems like there's something else going on there. Seems like you were forced out.
Well, according to you, yeah. You're physically capable of working, right?
Matt, who claims to be on disability? Claims to be unable to work right now?
Yeah.
Who's leeching off their fellow taxpayer? You or me, Matt?
Mike Fusion did a fantastic interview with Ben about.
Yeah, you don't answer the question.
Ben is so jealous that he can't get on welfare. He would be leeching off of U.S. welfare, Medicaid, if he could. But I guess he got rejected, right? Which is wild to me. I don't know. I don't understand how, if he's like diagnosed bipolar and stuff, that like you would imagine he would be able to pass. He needs to go see a doctor. He needs to get a physical and see if they can determine him disabled, and then he would be able to get it.
You got beat up when you were a kid.
Ben needs the smoke. That's good.
They beat you up.
Matt, I'm gonna need you to
kick you in the
relax
fucking
a little bit.
It's hard to hear, isn't it?
He did, Stinky.
And maybe
Ben
someone
Riley
could
said
make
that.
an inquiry into
Quiet, Ben. I'm reading the chat.
Why
Would
should
Ben Riley,
YouTube not
quiet, Ben. I don't want to have to mute you. Behave
be a
yourself.
vector for
Oh my God, is Ben gonna take that?
Please behave yourself. Big
If I
baby
was a
Ben.
taxpayer in Canada, I'd be pissed off.
Ben, stop being a baby and
Fucking
please
loser.
let the host.
See, RaceX says Ben applied for welfare, but it was too worm-brained and got rejected. One would think worm-brained would actually get you accepted. The worms were acting out that day, huh? They weren't. So, like, you think he would be able to get disability for being so, like, being infested with shitworms? If it were to be properly screened by a doctor, yeah, I'm telling you, man. But I think Gobbledygook brought this up. If he gets income like that, they'll probably take child support out of that. He doesn't want to do that. Yeah, he's not on any sort of assistance at all. Crazy. Well, he's on the Grace assistance. Grace is going to be giving Ben like hospice care. That's a crazy idea, right? It's a reality. Grace is going to get older and fatter, still have no real boyfriends or relationships, no real skills, no college experience, no real friends, just kind of her and her dad. Kind of miserable, very miserable. He's getting older. She's older. I mean, right now he could barely get around and get up, right? But a couple years from now, he's going to be completely dependent, even worse than what he is now, on Grace. It's going to be a sad show. You know? You would hope it would be kind of like Golden Girls, but it's not going to be like that. It's going to be the sad end days.
Please let the host read the chat, Ben.
Was sucking
Ben,
on taxpayer
I'm
dollars,
going to have to mute you, Ben. Sorry, hold
claiming
on.
that he
Hold on.
can't work.
I got to mute you because you're not going to talk over me on my own stream. Thank you very much. Okay, back to the chat. Let's see here. There we go, Southwest. Would Ben rather get back in?
That Ben up to set the record straight? Sure, after this clip. Oh, I guess record on the welfare thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm curious about that.
Shake it, baby.
Ben wants to chitty chat dead man.
All right. All right. VC's up and ready to go. Rock and roll.
To teaching or preaching. He seems to like preaching. Moral.
They won't take the child support out of disability? I don't know. I don't really know about that part. Hopefully not. It seems kind of wild to do. But at the same time, knowing how they'll just take it out of your check? Man. Yeah, actually, you should be unbanned, Race X, if you're not already unbanned. If not, I'll unban you pretty soon. I think enough time has passed. I get it. You know, stuff was said. Stuff happened. Is what it is. Oh, King Dingling. Okay, let me, I revoked the ban. Okay, there you go. Yeah, enough time has passed. King Ding-a-ling. There you go.
Hello.
Now, you can't put a video yet because you're not a member.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me a roll and all that. I didn't really mean to come up on stream yet. But yeah, I mean that's my recollection of it. Like Ben said, he was trying to game the system, the welfare system, and get some welfare money. And like he said he was trying to game the system, and he got diagnosed bipolar, and they gave him medication, but he refused to take it. So, I mean, I don't know exactly why he got rejected, but that's just what he said.
Huh. So he tried to game the system. He just failed at it. All right.
Yeah. He said he was trying to fake a mental illness to get the money.
Well, that's why he faked it. He probably did not fake it very convincingly, obviously, because if he did, he would have gotten it. But
yeah, they probably sensed some dishonesty, and probably based on that, he probably lied really brazenly to them, and they probably thought it was weird. I would guess that's why.
okay, so I'm guessing he didn't get a doctor's note to certify that he actually was diagnosed. Maybe it was some BS. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll talk to him in a little bit. I'm going to finish this clip, and then maybe he'll come up and explain his side, because it is kind of wild.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to get out to VC, but maybe I'll come back up if you want later.
All right, have a good one. All right, let's finish this clip.
Superiority. Story time. There has to be more to it. They're both so confused with this conversation. South to west, mind is like a steel trap. Chat makes things up, Matt. Oh, cool. Underwater basket. You can make over 100,000 a year teaching. Yeah, exactly. I know. What the fuck is he doing? All right. We're caught up, man. Sorry about that. I just couldn't read the chat with you over talking.
Matt, we all know you're lying. You just couldn't handle the fact that I was asking you a question that you didn't want to handle.
Your extreme masculinity, is that it?
You're the one who keeps talking about basically my dick and how big it is. I mean,
no.
There are other things we could say, Matt.
Wait, what? He's not been saying anything about that. You're not talking to Hurricane Pyro. You're talking to Matt.
I know that you feel weak.
This is you wishing you had a dick that worked, that was actually big.
Matt, have I ever claimed to be weak and defenseless like you have?
I've never claimed to be weak and defenseless.
You could scroll up. You said you were weak and defenseless.
I actually fought my mom's boyfriend when I was 13. I actually fought my mom's boyfriend when I was 13, so I'm not as weak and defenseless as you.
Well, then he must have PTSD, not you.
No, I didn't win. I was 13.
You got the shit beat out of you?
Not beat out of me, just a few shots he got in. Wasn't that bad. Didn't even hurt that much, actually.
Was it traumatic?
Well, yeah, as a 13-year-old to get beat on by
I imagine
a grown man, yeah, definitely.
Well, you attacked him, right?
No, I didn't attack him, no.
Well, you just said you got into a fight with your mom.
No, I did what I'm doing to you now. I egged him on and got him to freak out.
Well,
we've done to you several times already.
Didn't you say that the reason that you can't work and have to suck on taxpayer dollars?
This stream isn't about why I work or how I work.
So one of the things I have to ask you, Ben, if you come up, is you wanted to do this. You wanted to do the thing that you're like grilling Matt about. Come on, man. Don't be mad because he got it and you don't. Well, it's like bum wars right now.
Where I work
is because
it is for you. Like it is for you. It is for you, but it's not for me.
Did you not say that, Matt?
That's not what the stream's about, Ben.
When I came on, didn't you say that
you're just a guest on the stream?
People like me.
Thank you for coming to my show, Ben.
But didn't you say that? I mean, can we establish that?
Yeah, abusive people like you. Yeah, like you.
Okay, so you're a victim of people like me, but you're also
generally people who get abused by other people are victims. Yes, Ben.
So you're getting abused by me?
Huh.
No, you just have the personality traits of the abusive people that I encountered as a child.
Okay, so are you a victim?
You're similar. You're similar to these kinds of people. Okay, everybody sees on the entire internet, Ben.
The people who traumatize you and made it so that you at age 52 can't.
No, the people all over the internet who watched you kick your daughter off the bed and all kinds of stuff.
What people all over? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
The audience, the chat.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to say, when I came on, you said you're unable to work. You're disabled.
And your family. The conversation,
people like me.
The videos they've made, the collages of you guys, and all your buffoonery.
So, but Matt, again,
the very reason you have any internet fame at all
as your daughter.
Well, there's a lot of reasons. I'm charismatic. I'm funny.
Ben, this is cool.
Good looking.
Because it's a horror show that people can't look away from.
True. The darkest family on YouTube.
Like a car accident.
Yeah.
Like a car wreck.
What's that?
I said
car
the
wreck.
reason you have any
Okay,
internet fame
moving on.
is
Can we
because
just
your
stay with
life
one?
is like a car wreck. Your life is like a car
Can
accident
we
on the
just
highway
can we
that
stay
the
on
people
one?
can't
Matt,
not look away from,
focus.
and they slow
Sure
down
that
their car and they take a look,
I'm
and
sure.
then eventually they drive
I'm
away.
sure. I understand it's hard for you to focus, and that's probably someone else's fault.
No,
Like
I can focus.
Tommy's boyfriends or the kids at
I'm completely focused,
or
Ben.
all the other people you've been
I'm
victim
completely
of because
focused.
you're, as you say,
I'm
a
completely
weak,
focused, Ben.
defenseless piece of shit.
No, I'm not weak and
Who does
defenseless.
drugs when he's a teen,
I will
like
kick your
young
ass in real life.
teenager.
How am I weak and defenseless, Ben?
You said you were weak and defenseless.
No, I didn't say I was weak. I said I was a child,
You
Ben.
told the government of
What kind
Canada
of
that
what
you're
kind
so
of grown man thinks that it's okay to
by
beat on
being
a
beat
child?
up by guys like me
Ben,
True.
that you can't even lift a finger to contribute to your
Ben
own
is
society and have to
consummate
sit there
charlatan. Yeah, exactly.
sucking on
The battle of why
your
people are
fellow
unemployed
Canadians.
boy is alive.
What?
Yeah, that's
That's
funny.
what you said, Matt.
It sheds light on him. I always imagined that he studied something more mundane, but he was in the religious game from
Matt,
the
this
jump.
thing in
Yeah,
the chat is antisocial. You and I are having
cigarette
a
lit
conversation.
now. You're screwed, pal. Ouch. Thanks.
It's just a way of
Don't go to war with your chat, Ben. They're all you have.
avoiding having a conversation, Matt.
Scroll up.
I'm perfectly willing to. You can ask me questions.
Chat, you guys
Please,
are
I'm trying to
very
read the chat. You have
social.
no etiquette or social skills.
Okay, you're a cocksucking faggot.
Whoa,
Here we go with the
faggot.
slurs. Okay, I'm gonna have to
Faggot,
kick the
cocksucker.
Ben
You're
because
such a.
We got triggered.
you're gonna get my channel, Ben. There he goes. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's what he's gonna do.
We got the W, guys. Ben chimped out. Win, Team Matt. Should I kick him? Or he's been in the backstage right now.
I guess he comes back.
Doesn't
for
take
more.
much. It's like playing with a wounded animal or something.
Chat is antisocial. That sentence right there is a contradiction. Chat is antisocial, but chat is chatting, which is social, but no, it's antisocial. Gotcha. Okay.
Ben actually had several kids, but one died from scoliosis. Oh, that's sad.
No, Montero, that's the proper way of leaving. That's the way. That's like the Ben Thorp goodbye. You just call everyone maggots and you get out of there. Yeah, you didn't know that? Try that at your next barbecue. You got to. What do you guys do up north? We barbecue all the time down here. It's like every weekend, really.
Let's see here. I hope anyone else want to come up. Ben's boring. I think he rage left too. Yeah, he did. He rage left. It was awesome. Win.
That's a win for
I
Matt.
see his game now. I'm starting to understand him. I get it.
Okay. So we got that. We finished the clip. If Ben wants to talk about his welfare problem, how he wasn't able to game the system, because there's some confusion whether or not Ben Thorp actually applied for welfare or what happened with that. I don't remember much about that time period. So now he has the opportunity to say whatever he wants and pretty much believe it unless someone calls him out on it. So there's that part. So that clip, Ben was pretty much calling Matt a leech for leeching off the government tit. That would be the government of Canada. Or that's, I guess, welfare dollars for being disabled, yet able to kind of work, like move around at the workshop that he has at home and stuff. In a way that seemed kind of like petty. Like he was jealous of it. Like he couldn't have it. Also in a way like he wanted to get the information so he could try to like rat him out. Like I'm just like, who gives a shit? What? My favorite part about it, my favorite thing about it, is that Matt, it didn't take long for Matt to figure out what was going on. It was just deflecting everything and turned it back around on Ben about his degree. Oh, you got a degree in theology. Well, actually, it was more like, what is your degree in? Oh, okay. Sounds like only thing you really do is teaching. How come you don't teach anymore? Yeah, Ben is definitely envious of Matt's welfare money. I would think so too. I mean, it's easy money. He would take the easy money if he could. He just can't right now. Anyway, guys, if you're on welfare, and I don't really care if you are or not. It's whatever. I mean, if you're scamming them, then okay, you learn how to play the system. I would say don't do that. That's illegal. But you learn how to make the money, honey. Then that's fine. I don't care. I'm not. That's none of my business. I don't give a shit about that. Even if you told me, it's like, what am I gonna do? Call someone to report that? Nah, man, I don't have time for that. Pfft, I don't care. Pfft. Anyway. All right, so let's do. Jeremy Peterson had a lot to. His first laptop stream. He had a laptop stream, but it's like, what's the point of having the laptop? When your laptop stream,
you get a cameo, and look at me, I got 61 live viewers.
Your laptop stream looks like just your regular stream. It looks like just your regular stuff. Like nothing has changed. Is he streaming now? I have no idea. And nor do I care. Who is Jeremy? I don't even know who he is anymore. In fact, if anything, we're going to watch a little bit of King TL. King show us how it is to stream, how to make a fire. Okay? We're going to watch this. We're going to be objective. And we're going to see if this is better than Jeremy's survival fling. Okay? Oh, Live is live right now with a botted audience. Well, let's take a look. I have our channel. Is this it right here?
I'm waiting for bro to go.
No,
I'm on a public sidewalk.
That's good. Okay. You know what? I may not even have her channel like saved. What's her fucking channel name? All right, watch this meantime. Boy, commentator? Well, yeah. Well, Ben could come on. I gave him the VC link several times. I'm in the VC. We can talk about the welfare. There's different VCs. There's one for general, one for live stream chat. Does he have his talking points ready to go? Yeah. Hello, Ben Thorp.
Hello, Mr. Deadman.
All right. So we watched
your camera
clip.
You need his you need him to give you
Oh yeah, you can't really do that right now.
permissions.
Yeah.
You can't have me on camera?
I mean, I could, but right now we're fine. We're good. We're both neither one of us are on camera.
No.
Neither one of us are on camera. That's fine.
Yeah, right. And you should be, and I should be. This is a visual medium.
I understand.
Trying to help you against.
Okay. So
what
you just had a conversation with Matt.
What is the problem? Why can't I be on camera?
Well, I just don't give that to anybody. I mean, I don't know. We're living in crazy times where anyone could like porn bomb and do stuff.
All right, so it's up to you if you want to do this. I need to be on camera. My face is my life.
Camera, princess. Hey, why couldn't you get welfare? I don't understand. Why were you arguing with Matt about like welfare?
I'm going to give you another chance. What is the problem? Why can't I be on camera?
Because princess, you don't deserve camera. Your content
Your
sucks.
fucking goddamn audience. You're not.
You don't. Hey, you could suffer. Okay, your content sucks. Damius Octavius tried to pay you, but it wasn't enough. How about
faggot, pussy, bitch? I get it. You're just like
say
Matt.
that all you want.
Cocksucking
You're
faggot,
so
pussy
hateful to
bitch.
homosexuals when
You're a pussy
Great.
bitch.
Okay,
Put me on camera or I'm out of here.
No, diva. No, princess. You don't deserve it. You don't.
You're a
Have
fucking
better content.
cocksucking
Have better
faggot.
content. Matt
Cocksucking
dog walked you the
faggot.
whole way through and through. You
And
tried.
Matt should suck each
You're
other's
like,
dick.
oh, I'm so jealous.
You
You get welfare
fucking
money.
suck,
How come I don't get
dude.
welfare dollars?
I got the
How come
whole
you can't
fucking.
get welfare
I got
money?
the whole
Somalians.
fucking. I got the whole
Somalians
fucking
are
thing
smarter
set
than
up.
you. They can
with
scam the
lights.
U.S. government
I
out
got a
of like
laptop.
welfare money,
I'm
and
in a
you can't
hotel
figure
room.
it out.
You
Didn't you run an
fucking cam
Ethiopian
me
restaurant?
up,
Couldn't they figure?
nigga.
Dude, I bet you if you
Cam
talk to your
me
coworkers
up.
from the restaurant days,
Fucking
they could walk you through
cocksucking
it.
faggot.
You could say that all you want, bro.
I set this whole thing up. I got lights. Look, I'm not trying to be a ball buster here. It's just that's how I roll. What is it? You're afraid that if I cam up, you'll get
You know what?
mocked
Now you don't deserve
by
it.
me?
Now you just don't deserve it. Now you just do not
You're
deserve
just trying
it.
to
You don't-
avoid talking to
you
me
do
because you're
not-
a pussy bitch.
You do not.
You're
deserve
a
it.
pussy
No,
bitch.
you just don't deserve it.
You're a pussy
No.
bitch.
No,
Yeah.
no, you just do
Makes
not
no
deserve
sense. Tell
any
me why.
camera.
Tell me why.
You don't
I
deserve
I
it.
fucking
I just
got
told
it
you
all
why.
set up.
You don't deserve it. Your content sucks now, brother.
I got it all.
That's
What
what
do you mean deserve it?
I don't give a
I'm
shit.
helping your fucking goddamn cocksucking
You can
faggot
help me
stream
out by making
right now.
by answering
Aren't
this.
I?
How come
Aren't
you
I
could
faggot?
not?
Aren't I
How did you
faggot?
get
Aren't
rejected
I
off of
faggot?
welfare? How did
Aren't
you?
I
You didn't
faggot?
even get
I'm
accepted on
helping
welfare. You did
your
not even get
fucking
accepted.
stream.
You keep on saying
I'm
the
actually
slur,
doing
I'm
what
gonna
your
have to-
audience would like,
You keep on
which is
saying
to
the
be able
slur,
to
I'm just
see
gonna have to kick
people
you.
that are having the
All right?
fucking conversation. But you're too much of a pussy
I'm
ass
trying to
bitch.
have a conversation, but you're trying to be
So-
a
so-
diva right here,
so
demanding
let me
video.
cam
I need
fucking
video.
up.
No, in fact, if
Let me
anything, you know
cam
what?
fucking
You know
up.
what? We're gonna fix this right here. This-
Everyone in chat is saying, let the man cam up.
No, I don't care what they say. You're not getting. I'm actually looking at the chat. I don't see anyone saying cam up. I don't see anyone saying that.
I
So you're
do.
lying right now. You're lying right now.
You're a cocksucker.
You're lying right now.
Ball
Hey,
licking,
I like how you were like arguing.
cum
Like
guzzling
your whole
buddy,
conversation
Matt.
with Matt was about how like
Big
you're jealous
surprise.
that he was actually getting welfare money and
Cam
you
me
weren't.
fucking up, faggot.
No, there's no camera for you, princess.
Why not?
You don't deserve it.
I got out of my RV. I was having a nice time. I got out of my RV, came all the way up to the hotel, turned
No,
the lights
Killer
on, got
Tony,
a
he doesn't
laptop
deserve it.
set
He does
up.
not deserve it.
I even
You know what?
shaved
I
for
think,
you.
I think that's
I
even
shaved
better.
my balls
You don't
for you
deserve
to
it.
lick them,
No,
bitch.
no, you
You
don't deserve
fucking
it.
little
Suffer,
bitch.
suffer. You don't need the you don't need the camera. What, did you take a shower
Everyone
today? You
in
want to show
chat
us you
is
actually
saying-
take care of your like hygiene? You actually look good today?
Yeah, I shaved my balls so you could lick them, you bitch.
Why does it always have to be gay with you?
I'll show you my balls. Cam up. I shaved them
wanna
for
see
you
your
so you can lick
balls.
them, you fucking cocksucking faggot.
Is that all you got?
Come on, seriously.
I mean, you
come on,
can't
seriously.
actually engage in a real
Dead man,
conversation.
dead man,
You're
dead
so
man, dead
triggered
man,
about
dead-
not having camera. I asked you about the welfare. Tell us about that. Did you actually
your
apply for
bills.
welfare? Did you apply for welfare?
Your chat decided. How about that? Is that fair?
Put a poll in.
No, there's no poll. I'm
So
the
you're
czar
not
here.
even
I'm
gonna
the
let
dictator
your
here.
chat
You get no
that you
camera.
ask for money for.
Hey, don't worry. You're the same
determine
person that
how-
said chat is
whether they
antisocial. Why
want
don't you
me
just shut
cammed
the
up.
fuck up about
You're
that?
too much of
How
a
about this?
faggot.
Hey,
Because you
stop
get
saying
mobbed.
that. Stop saying
I'm
that.
on camera.
I'm gonna give you one more chance on that one. Okay? Just if you want to have a conversation and stop being antisocial, we can do that. Tell us
Yeah,
about
but
the
here's
story
how it's gonna
about
go.
how you got rejected
I'll
off of
cam
welfare.
up.
How you try to
I'll
fake
cam
having
up.
a
No
mental
one
illness when you
understands why
clearly
you
have a
don't
mental
cam.
illness.
Why do we want to
Yet-
look at PFPs? No one wants to look at two PFPs.
That's what they're seeing right now.
Cam up.
So you can,
Yeah, I'm better looking
you
than
can
you.
actually add
Suffer.
something, or you
Suffer,
can't
my
tell the,
nigga.
why won't you tell the
Suffer.
story?
Suffer, my nigga. I'm better looking than you. Get mogged.
That's
Fuck
rich.
yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I
Fuck
get
yourself.
more activity on those
Let
dating
both
sites. than
cam
you.
up.
Anyway,
I'm better looking
anyway,
than you.
so what's the
It's
story?
alright.
What's the story? How
It's
come you
alright.
got rejected off
Your
of
mouth
welfare?
still sucks
How
your
come you got
fucking
rejected
dick.
off of
You
welfare?
guys can
How come you got
69
rejected
each
off
other.
of welfare?
His rape check
Huh?
in Nova
How come you're
Scotia. All right?
You're so
But
jealous that
let's
Matt
cam.
actually gets the Canadian
Let's cam.
welfare money and you can't
Let's
get anything.
cam up, okay,
You
buddy?
can't get anything.
Let's
You're
cam up.
broke.
Let's-
You're poor.
Why don't you
You're
want to
living in an RV
your
and you
own
can't
fucking-
you can't get like
Why don't
welfare
you-
dollars, dude?
Why don't you want to use a visual medium visually? What kind of a retard?
Now that you're asking
is
for
on
it
a
so
visual
much,
medium
it's like, no, I
as
think you
someone
got
who's
something.
extremely
You're playing
attractive
something.
and compelling.
See, now
and I'm not talking about you.
conspiracy-minded. Now I'm paranoid.
And doesn't
now
even
I'm
turn a
thinking there's
fucking
something
camera
coming
on.
up, and you know what?
It makes no sense.
No, you could just stay
Just
there.
turn the
You could
fucking
just
camera
suffer.
on.
No camera.
Just turn the camera
no
on.
camera. No camera. You don't deserve it. You could just answer the question. I don't need to see your ugly face to answer the question about the welfare. Did you
You're
actually?
the one who wears sunglasses inside because your fucking alcoholic eyes are so fucking baggy with the results of alcoholism.
Have you
can't
seen
even
your
wear-
face? Your bags outdo my bags, dude. Jesus Christ. Like you're aging real fast, dude. Like, you look like you're in hospice care right now, man.
Whose fat Mexican wife left him, cucked him in a hotel room, left him to take care of the kids, and he left her with the house so she could continue to cuck him. We all know that, but let's
Can't
just
continue to
cam
cuck
up,
me if
nigga.
she's not my wife and I don't live there
Let's
anymore. I mean, that
cam
doesn't
up.
even
She's
make any
cucking you.
sense.
Yeah, she's cucking you. Yes. She's
That's
sitting
not
on the
even what
dick
cucking
of
means.
food she found on the internet
in the chair
that
watching
you
you, idiot.
wanted to watch bull your fat Mexican wife. Okay?
Okay, yeah,
we
you
all
can-
know
you can
that.
say whatever you want.
That's old
Hey.
news. Why can't we cam up?
Hey, but guess whose kids want to be with them? That's right. My kids love me. Your kids hate you. So suck on that one. How about? I mean, come on, Ben. You really want to? You really want to roll in the mud? You really want to get dirty? You're the father of the darkest
Congratulations,
family
Ben.
on YouTube, dude. And you can't answer the question about how you got rejected off of welfare. Like
You're making me feel like, you know what? I maybe go over to the
Chat, I'm
Jeremy
sorry.
Peterson
He does
thing.
not deserve it. He does not deserve camera. I like the fact that he rages so hard for it. He doesn't deserve it.
Huh?
He does not deserve it. He doesn't
Fucking
deserve
chat.
it.
Your fucking chat. All those ones mean people want to cam up. Now grow a fucking pair of balls.
Maybe if they threw money at it, maybe I would. It's not that important to them. It's not that important to
your
me.
own audience.
Actually, I think your reaction about this whole thing is even better.
This guy here doesn't care about his own audience on YouTube.
Sure. Yeah, you could try to spin that. No, this right here is an executive decision. It's one of those times where it's like the host's like, you know what? This little maggot right here is really demanding camera, and his content lately has been sucking hard. Okay. No, he did. No,
So
you don't deserve it.
Now, Damius won't give you the time of day, but this is every other person, and they're all saying, "Let the man cam up, and you can cam up too."
We're just
we
going
all
in
know you're an
circles,
ugly,
Ben. I
fat
already gave you the
motherfucker,
answer. I already
and
gave
that
you the
I'm
answer.
much better looking than you. But like, let's get
Okay,
beyond
well, that's
that.
how you know
I'm
they're
not gonna rip
delusional.
you a new
That's
asshole.
insanity right there. Okay. Anyway,
Jeremy Peterson.
You want to continue?
Is here to take your job. The
Well,
heat
good
is
luck
on.
on that.
Okay,
He's too lazy.
I understand
He's
he's a
too
retard.
lazy to even
You're
do
a
that.
retard. But
Okay.
I'm going to give the retard who understands that YouTube is a visual medium the benefit of my presence, and I was going to give it to you.
Okay.
But you're such a dumb motherfucker that you
Well,
want to troll your
let's see if
own
you-
chat,
Okay.
turn your own chat against you,
Mhm.
and you want to fuck your own fucking stream up.
Cam up.
For $5, Damius Octavius.
All right. There. Damius lets
$5.
you lick his balls. So lick away, boy.
All right, I'm gonna give you for $5. I
All
think
right.
I can make him a member.
No problem. We'll start all over again, okay?
All right, you're now a member. You should be able to activate your cam.
Okay, am I good?
Yes, you're good.
All right, buddy. We'll start again, okay? I appreciate
Wow,
that.
all that for camera.
Ain't I pretty? Ain't it worth it?
Not really.
No.
Okay, so tell us about the welfare.
Not your type.
story.
You can ask me a question. Go ahead.
I just did.
I didn't hear you.
The welfare story.
Wait, that's not a question. Do you know what a question is? Saying
You
the
know what I'm
welfare
asking
story
for,
is not a
Ben.
question.
Don't be a fucking maggot. I'm asking because you spent like the whole time with Matt crying about he's on welfare. You're clearly envious of it.
I'm just saying.
So
I think you're a pretty good interviewer. Can you just ask me a question that's coherent? Saying the welfare story.
You're so
I don't
smart
know
with a master's degree, but yet you don't have a job, right? You don't teach anymore. You have nothing. So,
I have a career.
So how about this? How about you figure out what I'm trying to ask because you're so smart, right?
Baby.
Okay, so
Damius, remember my roof.
Now you want to do an interview but not ask any questions. Okay. What the fuck is next?
Tell us a story about the welfare.
There's no story about welfare.
Did you apply for welfare?
Nope.
Okay, so so this story about you applying for welfare and failing at it, where's that coming from?
It's coming from R.E.I. Sachs, who's totally crazy. He also says I have worms in my brain.
Well,
do you know what I mean? You fucking know this guy. He made a cum wall for my daughter. He ejaculated on stream.
Whoa! Don't lie!
Crazy. You're like, wait a second.
Wasn't just for Grace. It wasn't just for Grace. It was partially for Grace. It wasn't just for Grace. It was
Try to stay with one point at a time, retard.
I'm helping you understand that.
You said, where did this story come from? I told you where the story came from. You know how retarded this guy is.
Why don't you apply for welfare then? Because clearly you're so jealous. You're so jealous that Matt actually gets disability, but you don't. Why don't you just do
that? Let me ask you. All right. Okay. So this is your psychological theory. Maybe if you talk and then I talk, that would be how men would do it. But that's what we're doing. Sucker like you
I'm
might say, "No, I want to talk over you because I got daddy issues." But I will.
You don't have daddy issues. You didn't hump your dad's leg to completion.
I have daddy solutions. You can ask my daughter.
Okay.
Now, what is it you would like to inquire about? What is or your psychological theory is that I'm envious of someone who leeches off his fellow citizens to pay for all of his expenses? Why would I be jealous of that?
Because it's like easy money, and you are all about.
Are you jealous of that?
No.
Are you jealous of that?
No, I'm not a bum.
I don't think it's.
I'm not in a position where I need
when
that.
you lie,
I have a job.
When you lie, as a Catholic, right? When you lie, you're breaking one of the 10 commandments, and you will be punished by eternal damnation. So, it might seem easy now.
When he asks you if you abuse your daughter, you say no, but that's
you'll
a lie.
Be burning in hell
do
for
abuse
all
your daughter,
eternity.
and you abuse your wife. So if I asked you, hey, have you ever abused Courtney? And you would say,
maybe if I talk and then you talk, instead of you starting to talk while I'm answering the question.
You're on my show. You're on my show. Ben. You can have camera, but you're on my show. So how about that?
I understand. I'm on your show, and I'm trying to help
my
you.
If I talk
on your
over
own
you,
fucking
you
goddamn show,
if I talk over it,
someone could have helped you
just my balls in your
to run your marriage,
okay?
and you wouldn't have been naked in a hotel room waiting for someone to bull your fucking wife.
You destroyed your marriage by fucking your daughter.
You know what you're doing, right?
You destroyed your marriage by doing weird shit with Grace. Okay,
I'm saying, bro, one person at a time. Does that make sense? Go ahead. You go, then I go. Then you go, okay? This guy, what a fucking genius!
Why don't you just apply for welfare? Why don't you? You have nothing else. Earlier today, I heard Damius Octavius was going to offer you money to do something. You rejected it because, I guess you're too good to take some little money, right? It's beneath you, even though you have nothing.
Yeah, I'm not a cocksucker begging Damius. Yeah,
you should be begging.
He respects me. I respect.
You're jobless.
I'm not sitting there
broke. You're a loser.
Yeah, in limits.
You should be begging. You belong on the street begging, on the side of the fucking road.
I belong on the street begging. Is this a conversation?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to talk. You've been covering my conversation with Matt for 2 hours. All you have is you should be on the street begging. I don't like you. I don't like the tall, attractive guy who checked me in the locker when I was
delusional.
A little fat.
I didn't say
loser.
About that. This is related to
get over it. You and Matt.
You're supposed to be so smart, but you can't see how this is connected. You can't see how this is connected to the topic.
I can't do anything about it.
You should be on welfare. You should be on welfare. You're the sort of person that would. You're broke. You're jobless. You have nothing. You're practically disabled. Go
and everything else you suffer
from. You're disabled, dude. You should qualify for disability.
Who you want to ask a question or have a
And
conversation?
the way your content is going, dude, you're gonna be
Who
gone.
you want to have a conversation?
How that collab with Miss Hayes
Who
go,
you
right?
want to have a conversation? Butt fuck.
Hey,
Who you want to have a
mentioned
conversation?
on here. I was mentioned on here. Ben was
Oh,
like,
here's this
Okay, here we
fucking
go.
retard.
You did
but
say
Hey,
he's
you
crazy.
making me cum walls lately for my
other
daughter,
people remember
retard?
the
Hey,
story.
why
Like,
don't
other
I'd rather
people
make
in
a
the
cum
chat
wall than down my
remember.
daughter, dude.
why don't you cam
Yeah,
up and
people in the
ejaculate?
chat
Like you
remember
used
your
to?
welfare
Why don't
rejection,
why don't
Ben,
we
so it's
why don't
kind
we
of
all?
pathetic that you're trying to
So
lie
you are
about
lying
it.
about the welfare story. You're probably lying
Yeah,
about that.
people in
now
the
You do
chat
lie,
remember.
Ben. You do lie about stuff. You are the son
Lying
of
sack
Satan.
of shit.
You're not a good Catholic. You don't even go to mass, dude. You suck as a Catholic.
How do you know what I do and don't do?
Well, on Sunday you definitely weren't at mass, retard. Okay.
How you know? There's masses at Saturday night. There's masses Sunday. I
You
don't
didn't go
share
any of
that
them.
with.
What? So
no
you're
one.
gonna say we did, dude? You're a fucking joke.
I'm gonna say suck my dick. If I go to mass,
Ben,
like
Your
said
dick
you
don't
tried
fucking
today,
to
I
work.
go to
gain
No
mass
one's
welfare
gonna suck
like
it.
just
You're
so
good.
you
a
can get
fucking
money.
cocksucker like you and or this retard
But you
down
were too stupid
is
to
the
even
day
game the
I'm done
system.
on the internet.
Yeah.
Even
I
that
remember
was
the
able to
day
get that
when you
money.
guys used to be like the
Yeah,
top,
good. Now
top
you can both
crap,
talk
you know?
over each other and ruin each other's opportunities here.
My
Great.
thing
Go
here,
ahead.
Ben.
Both
Don't you
not
don't
cammed up.
Ben? Let me. Okay, here's
Why
a
don't you
question.
cam?
Ben.
Hey,
here's a
REI, why
question.
don't you cam
He's
up
not
and
gonna
show
come
us
up.
your
Don't.
latest
It's up to him. It's up to him.
haircut? Are you gay now, or are you like straight edge, or what? What's the latest fucking retard
Ben, you can only get
hairstyle?
erect with your dad's leg. I think your gay things are just a projection.
That is true.
Who sent me a dick pic?
You must have
Who
all
sent
sorts of
me a dick
daddy
pic?
issues. I
Who
could
sent a
not
dick pic?
imagine
dad's
humping my
leg?
dad's
Ben,
leg to
Who
completion.
sent me
you
a
hump
dick
your
pic?
dad's
Dude?
leg.
That's crazy. I don't want to see your dick pic.
And you
I never
sent
sent
out
you a
4
dick pic.
dick pics so far. They were all flaccid. That's pathetic.
Okay.
Did you send me a dick pic? And if so, why? Why did you send me a dick pic?
Oh, so about the worms, about the shit worms. Because race X, Ben said you're crazy about that, but I mean, like, are you gonna let that stand?
I mean, I think he has a lot of parasites. Probably he's leaking shit everywhere. There's a big shit stain on his bed, like just a few days ago. He has those dildos. He's admitted to watching Sissy Hypno. I think the reason he leaks shit constantly is because of those dildos.
I'll let you guys have this. This is fantastic. I'll just sit back and watch. Retard interviewing retard. Let's see how it goes.
No, you don't have a response to that.
Oh, the good
You don't have
what
no
was that all
response
about?
to the shit worms,
Yeah.
the shit coming out of your
No,
ass?
no response.
He's hoping, yeah.
Oh, weird. Odd. No, but I will say the way you are right now, being broke and homeless, like you guys have nothing. You might as well just be on disability and collecting welfare.
He probably tried applying
You're just
again.
how a conversation works. You're just going to make statements. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever. Just
I made a
make
statement and get your
If they're
response
not
to it.
cammed up on your
What
own
is your
fucking
response
stream
to that
and
statement?
make stupid statements that don't make any
Hey,
sense.
pro-social guy.
You want to go on welfare? Go ahead.
Ben, why are you lying about applying for
I will
welfare?
report
You
So you did apply
told
for it.
people the story
I
about applying
guarantee you
for
that clip
welfare got
exists.
rejected. People
Yeah.
remember. You just look like a weird liar.
Nope.
I guarantee you,
Yeah,
Shamu
you
probably
applied for
has that
welfare,
clip.
but
He's
you
in
were
the
too
chat.
stupid to
If
get
anyone
it.
knows, it might be him.
Welfare. What the fuck
Did you
are
ever
you
apply
talking
for
about?
welfare? Because man, if I get that clip,
People in the chat remember, Ben.
man,
You
look at
got
this.
diagnosed bipolar. You refused to take the medicine. I'm clearly not making this up. You told this to a lot of people who remember.
No, wait. I will say there's an element here. I've never applied for welfare. I wouldn't have any problem saying if I did. I don't have any
Diagnosed
problem with welfare.
bipolar. Yeah, you got diagnosed
Oh, so you're
bipolar,
walking
Ben.
some
You're
of it back.
admitting to that one little
You're
tidbit now.
referring to something that Grace's mother said, which has a kernel of truth. At one point, my doctor. Oh, okay, you're gonna talk over me. Okay.
He's just saying,
So, I won't-
he's just saying, oh. That's all he's saying. Ben, why are you such a fucking
While
diva?
I'm talking, why?
Why are you such
Why?
a
He
diva? Why
wants
are
to
you so
run
fucking
away.
sensitive? Why are you so scared? Like, why are you such a
Pussy.
little fucking bitch?
Look at these two faggots.
You're such a
sitting
fucking
here
little
behind
bitch.
PFPs. Couple of faggots. Why don't you guys suck each other off
Stop
under your
saying
PFPs?
that word too, dude.
Well,
You know what you're doing. You want me to kick you off for saying that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
I would like to have a conversation. I would like to have a conversation. But if every time I talk,
the
I
fact
get
that
drowned out by
let's
two
look at your situation.
retards, I'm gonna say
You have no real life friends. Your extended family wants nothing to do with you. Your direct like brothers want
neither of
nothing to
those
do
things
with
are
you.
true.
No, what that paints though is a picture that you can't socialize. You have no social skills whatsoever.
But both of your pieces of evidence are not true. I have plenty of friends, and I have plenty of extended family.
Who do you hang out with? I've never seen you hang out with an actual real life friend.
Right, because I understand there's a difference between the private and public spheres.
You don't keep those things private. You don't keep those things separate. What the fuck?
Okay.
You live on stream. You live on Discord. You fucking liar.
Okay.
Good Catholic you piece
I
of
almost
shit.
never.
Son
You're
of
such an
Satan.
idiot.
You're
I never
a son
go
of
on
Satan
Discord.
now is what you are. You're a son of
I
Satan.
never go on Discord. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. You're so retarded. You don't even know how to have a conversation.
You're right. I don't know how to have a conversation.
On Discord?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm almost never on Discord. Like, what are you talking about?
Now you sound insane. Okay. Anyway, so you are a broke loser who should just be on welfare the way I look at it. Yeah. So,
Okay.
so
That's
you
exactly
this
true of you.
ties into what I was covering, where you were like arguing mad about how like he was like leeching off the government's tit, how he's not really disabled and all this stuff. When it's like,
yeah,
I mean, he says he is. I don't give a shit if he's not. If he is, it was what it is.
Why don't you? Well, okay. Can we stop there? Why don't you care if someone is committing fraud and defrauding other people of taking their money without properly deserving it? Why don't you care?
That's not my position. I'm not in that job to investigate that. I don't really care about that fucking shit. Okay?
You don't care if people are stealing from the government?
There's nothing. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna prove that? How are you over on the fucking
I can
internet
prove it.
gonna prove
Anyone
that?
can prove it right now.
Prove that.
Because let me give you an
What it
example.
makes you is a fucking narc.
Hold
you
on, big guy.
Fuck you. Fuck
you asked me, how are you going to prove it? I'll tell you. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear how it works? Because I know firsthand how it works.
That's why I was being silent. That's what that was for.
Okay. So you could just say, yes, I want to know. Okay, so you
can't read context clues, you son of a bitch. You're too slow. You don't know how to be pro-social. I'll stop now. But apparently you need to learn social skills. You can go.
Fuck it. Fuck you. I was going to tell you the answer to the question, but
It's all the time. He's like tough on the internet. When I challenged him to a fight in real life, he backed down.
That's the worst thing I hate about you, Ben.
He's a rat.
Fucking asshole because you want to narc on people just like that. Just like how you guys called the police on me just for making a fucking joke about how I was gonna show you what a pickle is. You call the police on me because at the end of the day, you're like check and say what they want about me, but I would never ever do anything fucking like that.
Where's the law on that?
You call the police on me because you're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy. Just like how when Jeremy knocked on the RV door, you really showed your colors. You were so scared. You were rattled. So was Grace when she grabbed that mace. At the core of it all, you have a fucking
they're bitches
vagina.
in real life.
Fucking
they're
vagina.
pussies in real life.
Jesse.
They're only tough on the internet. That's what's fucking funny about it. And they are rats, yeah.
So let that be the
where
thing,
I grew
man.
up. Where
Jeremy
I grew up, you never called the police.
Jeremy fucking dominated you in that IRL struggle session, dude. You fucking shriveled. You can't even look at him in the fucking eye.
Here, or is it just
No. It's me telling you what you need to hear. It's me telling you what you need to hear. That's what it is. That's what it is. You can cry all you fucking want. But yeah,
it's even funnier because like I am actually.
You guys ever talk to another human being?
No, I apparently haven't been.
That's the point. You're just going to say, I don't like you. I like Matt. Okay, good. Go suck his dick. He's lonely. He's a loser.
It's always about gayness.
Jeremy to suck his dick. Maybe he'll take
you. Obsessed with dicks.
You got nothing going on. The wife's gone.
Why are you so obsessed with dicks, Ben? Why are you always gay projecting on people? It's like you're gay or something and you just can't handle it. So you have to make everyone else
I'm
gay.
around two guys who are obviously homosexuals, and I'm trying to help guide them.
Just admit it. Come out. It's 2026. You can be gay, Ben. It's okay. We'll still accept you.
It's beyond gay.
You're beyond gay. Yes, we know you're beyond gay.
you're now speaking on behalf of the LGBTQ community. Said that outsiders will gain acceptance. Is that right?
Ben, it's okay to be gay now. You can come out of the closet. It's all right.
Is it been okay for you?
It's all right. It's all right, Ben.
Let Matt take over and we can let
We'll-
this
we'll
party
still-
get started for real.
Saying that if I'm gay, it's okay because it's been
We'll
okay.
accept you. All of us will accept you. Just come out.
So I'll come out of the closet and be with you guys.
He doesn't like this.
We're
He doesn't like
openly
this. We're doing projection on Ben. Ben does
You
projection.
say if I'm in the closet, I should come out and be openly gay like
Yeah,
you.
just be openly gay, Ben. Nobody cares. No,
I
Ben. If
don't
I was
care
gay, I would
either.
just tell you I'm gay.
I don't care.
Ben, I've had gay friends. I'm not offended or scared of gay people like you are.
I'm not saying you're gay.
You are. You just literally tried to
fucking
say that I'm gay.
loser,
You're the one
you're
that's
not a
always
man.
talking about penises and anal sex and.
Okay, who just brought up the term penises and anal sex? Period.
You keep telling people you're going to suck each other's dicks and suck my dick, and it's like, wow.
You're losers. That's what I'm saying. You're losers.
I'm not a loser. You're the loser. I worked 30, almost 30 years in
Where'd you
construction.
pull that one out of?
I worked almost 30 years in
boy,
construction, and I'm on welfare, and I'm still trying to work and make a career from home.
Man, that's some sharp stuff. You should. That's
you lay in an RV with your fat belly.
Be
I'm gonna criticize everybody.
You make that like manly voice when you do my voice, right?
Your voice doesn't sound manly, Ben.
Well, you did that, right?
You sound effeminate, like a woman.
You act like
you're
you
like
have
a woman.
Voice, and you're a bigger man with more confidence.
You cry and you project and you rage quit and you're like a woman emotionally.
Rage quit? You kicked me off your panel.
No, I had to kick because you were using F slurs and stuff. But you rage quit. You fucking chimped out.
Rage
It was a very productive panel.
Suck on your vape. Suck on your vape until you get a dick in your mouth, dude. Suck on it.
I bet you wish that was your dick, don't you, Ben?
You know Ben totally tried to suck his own dick. You know he did.
So you're saying
you know he did. Oh, do you know the story about Ben eating his own jizz?
It was
Do you know
long
about
enough.
that? Hey Matt, do you know about that?
I do think you are a homosexual, honestly.
Ben,
Why
Ben admitted in the clip
if I was a
he tried his own
homosexual,
jizz.
I would just come out and tell you. I would just tell you. I'd be like, Leah, yeah, let's do this. Right?
No, Ben, you're definitely the repressed gay here.
Now, why would like I could see Ben, you're talking with a woman, and let's say, you know what? Let's say I slap Grace on the ass,
go girl,
and I go, oh, I bet you wish that was you, right? That's heterosexual banter, right? You sucking on a vape and going, I bet you wish that was you, Ben, is fucking gay, dude. It's nothing gayer than that. That's super gay.
I think he needs something gay to get the heart, that boner
Straight
going.
gay.
That's probably why it's not working with women, Ben.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Matt actually went after a woman that
And
wasn't
a lot of
his daughter.
attention from women. Matt. What's
Dude.
not working with women?
When was the last time you got laid, Ben?
You think I'm going to tell you?
He doesn't know.
Ben actually convinced two women to come to
When was
his
the last
house,
time
so he was
Grace was in
unable
the
to get
mood?
erect for both of them.
Yes. The frolic on the beach, yes. Take my hand, dear. Let's frolic on the beach somewhere. Daddy boyfriend.
Whereas,
So, Matt,
whereas
do you
you,
make-
Matt, have shared with us that you have had
What?
precisely one interaction
What's
with
up
a woman.
there, dead man? I can't hear you.
So
This
Matt,
homosexual
do you
is
make
making
more
so much
money than
noise in
Ben
the
and
background.
Grace off of welfare? Like the money you make off of
I
welfare?
don't know.
Is it more? I bet it is.
On welfare. He sucks the shit of his of the society he lives in and lies that
He
he's
thinks
disabled.
I want to be on welfare. I don't. I'm literally trying to blacksmith, make guitars, all kinds of stuff, right?
Wrong. No, you could
Right,
get a job.
right. I have a
You
whole
could get a
workshop.
job.
Everybody sees you,
You've
Ben.
worked the system.
They see
And
me making things. They see you doing nothing but laying in an RV on your fat ass or fat back or whatever you
Oh,
want to call
Mr.
it.
Denman,
On your
speaking
camel
of the
hump.
last time you got laid, wasn't it when you hired a hooker off Facebook Marketplace to suck your dick and bring you takeout food? Wasn't that your last?
But you still got laid, Ben.
That was your last success sexually? Is that correct? Oh, he's taking a vow of silence on his own channel.
He's letting you cook.
Well, if you would prefer not to be a leech in society, why don't
I'm not
you?
a leech. I fixed many buildings and built many things. What
Why don't you get a job?
I can drive around Nova Scotia and show all the things that I built.
Hey, Matt,
what have you done, Ben?
So you can drive a car, so you could work Uber. Why can't you work Uber?
I'm working from home, Ben.
No, you're not. You're telling the government that you're not working and you're working little cash jobs illegally.
They know exactly what I'm doing, Ben. There's no fraud going on here. Yes, they do.
Man, you're such a pathetic idiot.
What's going on. They know I blacksmith. They know I'm trying to make guitars.
Paid under the table.
No, I'm not making any guitars.
I love
Maybe
this.
Someone
dude.
should ask them if that's true.
Bum
But
fights.
you have told the government.
He's doing this thing again. He's making it about everyone else but himself.
Matt, you just told me. Matt, you just told me
you are now homeless because of your mental illness.
Because you just told me that you could drive all around Nova Scotia.
That's the thing,
you could be an Uber driver, right?
I did actually.
You have told the government, nope, I can't do that. Why couldn't you be an Uber driver, Matt?
Ben, you can't be an Uber driver, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can be an Uber driver, exactly.
Ben,
you can be
begging off of you beg. Wait, hold on. Matt, I will let you and Matt go at it, but hold on, Ben. You understand this, right? You beg for money off on YouTube to live off of. Like, this is your sustenance, right? You're begging for that. Like, you could get a job. You could. It's not a career. It's barely anything, dude. You couldn't even pay. You could not even pay the rent. Shut up, dude. You could barely get around paying for gas. Dude, it is not a career. It's time to give it up. Just get a job.
And I have 150. No, so you're just going to keep making your statements.
I am.
Dead man, that's not how you have a conversation. I get it. You don't like me. You're envious. You wish you wish you were attracted. You wish you had relationships that were meaningful.
Then you have erectile dysfunction. Nobody wants erectile dysfunction.
You're going at Matt for being on the government tip, but yet the people who donate to you are probably on welfare and stuff, dude. You depend on people's money just to live, dude. Like, there's really no much different between you and a homeless guy begging for money on the side of the road, except you do it on YouTube.
True.
Like, and it's not just for fun and like, oh yeah, I'll do something fun with it. I'll support my kids with it or whatever. Do something fun, treat them. It's like you guys need it to live.
So you want to make an argument that people who live off the patronage of others are not doing. Do you realize the Sistine Chapel? Do you realize the Sistine Chapel was painted under the patronage of whatever Pope Julius? Do you not think that was?
I'm saying your whole you think you have something going.
Basically, shut the fuck up. I was responding here.
I was saying you think you actually have some sort of high standing, some sort of moral high ground, or some sort of high ground compared to Matt. When you really don't. Dude.
I know so.
Ben, you're a deranged homeless pedophile, dude.
And I contribute to society.
Get together.
He contributed to.
If he was truly disabled, I had no problem with it. But he's just lying. And
but I told you I am. This is what you do. You project on people.
The only way
people tell you in conversations you're not a good faith argumentative guy because
my only psychological
evidence. You
ask questions and then people tell you the answers to questions and then you just don't believe them and you project upon them your answer that's in your delusional brain. That's
the only reason you'd say this is because
you actually want
really
effeminate and gay.
You want to be called out, and I get
it's very gay.
Matt, a real question. Matt,
you're totally depressed.
Ben, stop.
No windows.
Hold on, Matt. Matt, I'm going to ask you a real question. Okay, to earn disability, I imagine you had to be like determined to be disabled by a qualified specialist, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you need a doctor's letter. Yeah.
So wait, Ben, why do you act like you know more?
He has to fill out an application.
Why do you act like you know more?
Ben doesn't know how it works. Ben, you're not Canadian.
What?
Sorry, you don't know how it works.
He just said he requires a doctor to determine that he's disabled. So you get that
every
and
morning
you
I'm
fill out
sitting
the
in bed
application.
here.
That's how it works in the U.S. too. You have to get both. You can't just fill out the application. You have to have a doctor determine that you're actually disabled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had to do it recently to get a
You
note
have a
filled
certain
out.
amount of documentation. So you can go to a doctor and lie, right?
No, they give you x-rays, they do blood work, they do everything up here.
Yeah, but you said that the doctor said your diagnosis was the quote that you had worked too hard. That's not a
They said that I have injuries. Yes, I have back
That's not a
injuries. and all
medical
kinds of injuries.
diagnosis, Matt. That's not a medical diagnosis.
Have you ever carried bundles of shingles on your shoulder up a ladder? Like,
Yo,
like
Deadman, hold for
75
TK. I think
bundles
he
of
might be
shingles.
down to join,
Probably
and
not.
then we really cook. I
People
will
have
go
done
ask
that.
him. Maybe
That
he'd be
doesn't.
down
That
to
doesn't.
party.
It's not.
You've never done any really hard work, Ben.
I've done plenty of hard work.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
say because I've done hard work that I'm disabled.
You haven't done it. If you're not disabled by 54, you have not worked really much in your life.
I get it. I get it.
Teaching is not a hard physical job, Ben.
Matt, no, right. I've done other hard work. I was an Olympic level, Matt. I was an Olympic level athlete. Okay. Now,
doing what?
When I was an Olympic level athlete, I wasn't thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get disability."
What kind of athlete
because
were
this
you,
is a
Ben?
lot. I was a rower.
Shake it, baby.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
not
so that's
lying.
like wow.
He's mentally incompetent.
Okay, even the chat agrees. Matt is mentally
I was an
incompetent.
elite.
Okay.
I was an elite athlete.
That was great. I love that. Rowing is not really an athlete.
Ben, here's the thing, man. You could try.
It's actually one of
you're
the most
trying to
demanding
out Matt
sports.
as being a liar, but you're not a qualified. You're not a doctor. You can't determine that.
I can you're right about that, except that Matt has said that he's physically incredibly strong, so he doesn't have a physical ailment. And when he tries to explain how he's mentally ill, it doesn't make any sense.
But what is it any of your business?
You don't know the ins and
how
outs
does it
of
matter?
his physical capabilities.
Who's the one who gave?
How is it any of your business? Like, what does it matter?
Who is
Why is it so
Dr. Ben
relevant
over
to you?
here? Dr.
Matt,
Thorp.
who is the one?
And then next time you apply for welfare, you should show them your
Matt?
chode.
Matt, who is the person, you or me, who has shared all of the information that I know in this regard?
Well, if I was scared to like share information, why would I share it with everybody, Ben? Think about it. If I was lying, why would I just tell everybody my information?
I think you're telling the truth and lying because you want
No,
someone.
that's you. You do that.
Because if I can
Now you're
finish the
projecting
sentence,
again your own twisted reality onto other people. You do this all the time, and now you're talking over me, and you're projecting some more, and blah blah blah. And here we go.
All right, you finish, and then I'll talk. But I would you keep interrupting me 3 words in. It's
no, you interrupt, Ben. You interrupt continuously.
You just
I've watched
interrupted me.
Deadman continuously since you've joined. It's funny.
Well, we have
And then insult.
It's Dr. Ben.
How about
now.
this?
Dr.
Can Mr.
Ben's going to
Deadman-
evaluate
can Mr.
whether or not you
Deadman-
actually are disabled.
Regulate who's talking, Matt. Would that be okay, Mr. Deadman? Can
What's
you
that?
do that? Because I don't think it's very productive to have 2 people talking at the same time.
Well, the Boit code is just to let you guys go at it. So you guys can figure it
Ben
out.
has a
You're grown adults.
disabled wiener.
Yeah, you know this, Ben. You're part of Boyd. You like drama and arguments. And this
I
is your
think you
thing,
guys can
right?
figure it out.
Humiliation kink is your thing, Ben. You know.
Well, you're about to get knocked off of disability in Canada. Like,
I don't think so because I qualified from a doctor.
I personally
now he's,
know
now, he's
someone.
saying that, now he's saying that he's ratting people out again,
He is.
right? 'Cause
I
he's a snitch.
personally
Ben's a
know.
fucking narc.
I don't
He's
see how it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Matt.
Dude,
we know
there's
you.
people
They
who
know
hate you for
everything I'm
being a
doing. I
PDF
tell them
creep.
what I'm doing.
And I hate you for that
Publicly-
too, but I really hate you for just
You
being a narc
publicly
piece of shit.
Said over and over
I
again
know,
that you're
you're a rat. You're a rat.
defrauding.
If you
You're
grew up how I
defrauding.
grew up, you would have your ass kicked all over the place.
You're
First by the person that you ratted on, and then everybody else for being a rat.
Yes, you were beat up a lot, Matt, as a kid.
That's how. That's
I
what would happen.
understand that.
to
I
you.
believe if
That's
I
what
grew
happened
up
to you.
like you,
He's putting it
I
on
would
me again because
be
he's a
mad at
rat.
me every day, like you did, right,
You're
Matt?
a snitch, Ben.
Didn't
You're a
you
little
used to get shit?
You're a little snitch bit. You're a little
Matt, didn't
snitch
you?
bit.
Matt, didn't you used to get this shit beaten out of you every day because you were weak
As
in
a
defense?
child, yeah, I was bullied. I've fully said that too. Yeah.
I agree. I agree that if
You
I
agree
was
what?
like
You agree what?
You said if I
But I
grew up
still
like
didn't snitch,
you,
Ben.
I
I
would
still
get the
didn't snitch.
shit beaten out
I
of me.
still didn't snitch, even though people kicked the crap
I
out of me. I
agree.
still didn't snitch.
We have a Matt. Hold on a second. We have a point of agreement. If
That's the
I
difference
grew up
between me and you.
like you,
Your ego gets
I
hurt
would get
online, and you
beat
become
out of
insta
me
snitch.
every day. True,
Insta
100%.
snitch.
So we finally come to a consensus. Let's build from that.
You
What's
lose an
that?
argument online, and you become insta snitch. Insta bitch.
Is
You're
that
just
a
a
point?
bitch, man.
What's an insta bitch?
It is a point. You're a 6'8" bitch.
I tried to tell them about links, but he'll find out the hard way. But
See, look, he's admitting to ratting out links too. He's a snitch.
No, we didn't rat out links, but she was a girl in Canada with severe fetal alcohol syndrome who lived like
Yeah.
below the poverty line. She got a job working for Keemstar for $1,000 a month.
You're allowed to work on disability retards. It's part of the
Well,
Canadian.
talk to the Canadian government
They
because
encourage you to work and
lost
deduct.
her home.
They allow you to make. Shut up for a second.
And I'm
trying to
sure
talk,
you guys
man.
have nothing to do with calling that in because you guys are just so
Yeah,
fucking
really.
cool, right?
No,
Man,
I don't
you know. I don't
I
believe you
know
since you guys called the
things.
police on me.
People-
You always be like, "Oh, Grace is the one who actually did it." Okay, yeah, you could.
No
you
one
could
called
just-
the police on you,
Put it on
Jesse.
daughter.
No,
Jesse, no one called the police on you.
Grace went to the police because I threatened to murder her and stuff like that. You know? Okay, cute.
Yeah. And if you did it again,
I'm gonna
we
show
would
you what
take
my
first-
picko is. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what a pickaxe is. That's what I said. You fucking idiot.
my name in blood on your arm, retard.
Oh yeah, real blood. It was a prop, you fucking moron.
I just made people aware of what you did because I was new to the internet.
And they called your mother.
You guys are so
They
fucking
called your
Karens.
mother,
You guys are
they
so.
called your wife,
I know. I
and
know.
both
I
of
know.
them
I know.
gave you a
Brag
rock
about how you
to.
guys are hall monitors. Brag about that. You guys are the worst. Like not only
They
are
love
you
the internet
PDF
drama until it
disgusting
gets
creeps
real.
and you bang your daughter,
Until it
but you're
gets
such
real.
a fucking narc. You're the worst person to be around. You're the worst person to be around. You're the worst person to have. Really, your mom should have aborted you. Your mom on yesterday should have been like, you know what? I wish you were just aborted. I wish I just could have done that. It would have saved the world problems.
Oh, that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway, go ahead, Dr. Ben. Tell us how much. I guess Matt is faking, huh? Because you're an expert.
I'm an expert on faking.
No,
Yeah, I
well,
guess
you
so.
are an expert on faking,
without
but
a
you're also
liar.
an expert
Yeah,
on, I guess, doing, I guess, remote physicals. Like, are we gonna do this? Hey, Matt, you want to do like a physical right now? Want to do like, hands? What do you do during a physical in Canada? You do like push-ups, handstands. You have to.
No,
run on
they
a
just
treadmill or
they give
something?
you like X-rays.
X-rays.
No, they give you X-rays.
Okay.
They do X-rays. They ask you to
You know
move
what?
certain ways. and
If
stuff like that.
you agreed to do a physical, Ben could do a physical along with you. We could see who's most disabled. You know,
Yeah, I guess.
Doesn't even
that
make
would be
any
fun.
sense.
That would be content right
I
there.
can still do
That'd be
push-ups.
fun.
I'm still
But
strong.
that's too fun. Ben's not gonna do it, and he's too lazy. to do
I
it.
think Ben is disabled.
Yeah, he is
Ben,
disabled.
can you do 20 push-ups right now with me?
Series of physical tests.
Ben,
How
you
would
want
that?
to do 20 push-ups right now with me, Ben?
You don't understand how stupid you're being. You're saying I'm going to do more push-ups than a man who would
No,
never.
I'm just asking if you can do 20 push-ups, Ben.
And yet you're still going to collect a disability check.
Make fun of people on disability.
Push-ups. I will submit it. I will be happy to submit it to the government of Canada. This guy here is not disabled.
I'll be happy to
So let's
snitch
see
you
it.
out, he said. You just admitted you're a
I'm
snitch.
not a snitch. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I know, you don't care if you're a snitch.
I absolutely
Now you
think
got
that
Ron
people
chasing
should
you.
snitch on
Now you got
liars
Ron
like
chasing
you,
you.
on frauds like you. Absolutely, scumbags, drug dealers.
God, I
and
hope
criminals
Ron really
should
does have
all
connections.
be. And
I
it's
hope
actually
Ron really
a
does
crime,
have
you know, Matt,
connections.
what you're doing. It's not just like, oh, maybe I won't get it. You're committing
Better
a crime.
get your stuff out of Ron's place and
Fraud
turn it
is a
into your own, because
crime.
you might get
Matt,
concrete
fraud is a
shoes.
crime. You're committing a crime.
River.
It's about time. You do the
Ron
crime,
Penn.
you might end
Ron
up doing the time, Matt. You ever heard that? You ever heard that, Matt?
You better pay Ron back soon, man, because I don't know, those Italians, they don't fuck around, right?
Number one, there's no claim I owe Ron any
Ben,
money.
you need some diapers from the government.
Good one, buddy. Make some cum on the wall now, right, buddy?
They do provide
Cum on
that.
the wall.
You can get depends from
Cum
the
on the
government.
wall for your next girlfriend.
Ron fears the Ben? No way. There's no way Ron fears Ben.
Ben fears the Ron. Ben fears the Ron.
But you know what? Since he hasn't been talking lately, I guess so.
I'm sure you guys could have a great time together.
Didn't you guys are gonna get like sue Ron or get a restraining order on Ron or something now?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Bitch move.
What's funny about it? That's not even a joke. What's the joke?
Oh, you're such a bitch, Ben. That's fucking hilarious.
I like how you guys were scared when Ron was like yelling at you
joke
guys.
is that the joke,
Hey, hey, what was Ron yelling at you guys about?
When?
Are you gonna act like that didn't happen? You're gonna act like Grace wasn't like traumatized by Ron yelling at her? She acted like a victim of.
What are you talking about?
Chat knows what I'm talking about. You don't remember Grace?
I remember that. Grace said that like Ron yelled at her or something from a truck.
We've known Ron for 4 years. You want me just to say like,
man, you know what it is. You're claiming ignorance. This is what you do. You're such a fucking liar. You're such a fucking stupid liar. You're just claiming ignorance. You know what it is. You know what it is. Now you're just walking away from it because you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it.
He was yelling. He wasn't.
Great.
When he was yelling, he was vaguely yelling.
You're a big tough man. Why wouldn't you just yell back at Ron, Ben? Like you yell at people on the internet. Doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of inconsistent. Don't you tower over Ron? You tower over Ron. Why don't you use your Nephilim powers and put the fear of Ben?
We're going to talk about a big my penis. Get it, Matt?
No,
I'm sorry that
your penis is not proportionate for your height. We all know
I
this.
have no interest in talking about my penis. Okay.
Why? So why didn't you mug Ron then? If you're so tough, you're just like this big.
Okay, so I will give you the situation, and then you can try to like say a question like that. Doesn't make any sense. I was sitting in the RV on the other side of okay, you're going to talk over. Oh, fuck you, cocksucking faggot. All three of you fucking faggots. Suck each other's dicks.
Why are you so touchy, dude?
He is. He's like a woman.
I can't finish a goddamn sentence because you're all have such fucking daddy issues. You're such cock-sucking faggot assholes.
Remember when you were something though? Remember like during the Keemstar days, you guys were like something. Man. Now we get only 100 viewers, you know. At one point, you guys got like thousands. It must hurt. It must hurt. It must hurt knowing that Matt actually makes more money off welfare than you do from like.
Kill yourself. Your dad's
That's what you want to do, Ben. You want to do that every day. You wake up every morning wanting just it to end.
All three of you should die. Kill yourself.
I should die now.
End it.
Like me.
End it now. You're
so Christian, Ben. Such holy Christian morality.
Dick. Every moment you're on earth.
Everybody.
Hey, say hi to your kids for me.
Everyone and everything. Of the joys of life.
Hey, I'll say hi to Joe.
Think about dad's leg.
I'll say hi to
yourself.
Right here.
Kill yourself.
This is trad Catholicism, guys. If you want to be
done with
Catholic,
this? Come on, man. That's
no.
Come on. We're talking about Ron.
Sure, I can tell you the story.
Okay,
but this faggot over here,
maggot. Okay,
had to start talking.
Matt, don't
three fucking words in.
Okay, Matt, don't interrupt.
Three fucking words in. This faggot over here has to interrupt.
Right. I don't agree with that. I love the gays. Ben does not love the gays. He is a homophobic asshole, but I love the gays.
I love open gays. Cocksucking faggots like this guy over here.
That's considered a slur. I disavow, but I think Ben's allowed to say it because he is gay. There might be that too. I'm not exactly sure. It might be his language. So
the archaic sense of happy, yes.
Yes.
And I love rainbows.
You do love rainbows.
Now, I will tell you, yes, I love rainbows. Yes, they're God's sign of peace to us. I think they're beautiful. I'll tell you what hey, faggot, can you shut your fucking
You said something funny. He was laughing. Ben. It's called social etiquette. You laugh when someone says a joke. Okay, now Matt, pause.
If you give me a minute, I can tell you the story, and then you can continue.
I'm gonna give you 10 minutes.
Twitching on the internet, but like otherwise, I'm gonna go have a smoke. I can't take it. All right, so this is what happened. Oh, listen to this. Here goes the faggot, right?
Matt, be quiet. I'm gonna have to muzzle you. Be quiet.
Okay.
All right, Ben, talk.
He's gonna put a muzzle on you and other leather stuff. Now, this is our RV. Okay, I'll just use this. We're sitting inside the RV. It's got tinted windows, right? Okay, so it's not like we're in a convertible. We're sitting in the RV. Not a big deal, but this truck comes right up next to us in the morning, slows down here, so we look over because it's a it's a throughway. It's weird that someone would stop there. Then turns, and I said, "Oh, is that Ron?" Then he turned like this. When there's plenty of ways you can go by. There's another road if you want to turn around or you go through. Turn like this, did like a 3-point turn, ended up like this in front of us, then comes around, stops right next to where we are, and we hear him yelling at the car, and then he goes away. Okay. Now,
why didn't you go out and confront them if you're such a big man?
Well, I was not really sure if it was Ron. If he was just driving by. Okay, so you're
okay, Matt. He wasn't done with the story. Matt, let him finish. Let him finish.
Sorry, go ahead.
Why didn't I'm in the back of the RV drinking coffee in the morning. It's not like I'm like ready to go. So why didn't I jump up, put clothes on, run to the front of the RV, open the door, and confront him? Because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Okay, and in the end, like I still don't know what was going on. Grace did take a picture of him, and that's about all we were able to do. I don't know what to make of it.
It sounds
all
very
this
gay
takes
and
within like
effeminate.
20 seconds.
I would have just opened the door and like, hey, what's up, Ron? What's your beef? What's going on?
No,
buddy?
you don't understand, Matt. Like, we don't have a door on this side where he was. The door is on the other side.
Open the window. What's up, Ron?
Okay, but more importantly, don't worry about his question. Don't worry about his question. More importantly, what did Ron say to you guys?
I don't know. What did he say, Grace?
He just yelled something incoherent. I couldn't hear it.
We couldn't really hear it. We're in an RV with the windows are shut. It's a cold spring morning, so I don't know, but it was kind of hostile in tone.
Okay.
No, and there was no one else around. I don't know. Maybe he was. How would I know? Maybe
Follow-up question. Follow-up question.
Hostile, right?
Matt, hold on. Follow-up question.
Sorry.
Does Ron have a reason to be upset with you guys?
That's a really good question. And in all honesty, Dead Man, he did say, I don't know if you know this, but Ron, TK, and Lalo called into, he does these like racing streams. He has a channel. It's called
Rough and Rowdy.
So TK and Lalo called in unprovoked from us and, was asking about this incident. And he said, I'll be happy to do an interview sometime. But subsequently, he has apparently hidden. No one can get in touch with him because we really had no idea what the issue was. We moved out May 1st.
Why not just call him and ask him what his issue is?
I texted him today. I said,
okay,
I get it, Matt.
Yeah, carry on. You texted him today, and
the first thing I texted him was, wait, Grace, you gotta help me with that. Well, I texted him, can I give you a call? And because I think it's courteous to text someone, I haven't talked to him in a while. I didn't want to just, and I also didn't realize I was calling from this phone number he didn't have. So I said, Ron, can I give you a call? And I told him that we were streaming, so he could tell me, well, I'll call you, but not on stream or whatever. He said, who is this? Because I have a new number than the number he had before. I said, I'd like to smooth things out if possible. He said, who is this? I will block you, because he's paranoid and crazy. I said, sorry, this is Ben Thorp. My number changed. Grace is very stressed out about the situation with you. I don't think you're intending to cause her stress. She's dealing with a lot of fear in regards to the current situation. I don't think it makes sense for her to be feeling that way. So the situation currently is we have a few things that are in another building than the one we stayed in that were, like a little storage area. And he had changed the key on it, so we couldn't get the stuff. So it's like in limbo because we couldn't get it out of there and he's not letting us in there. Then we also have a boat that's adjacent to his property, but not on his property. and he wants us to move it, but it's not his property. And anyways, we've been saying like, okay, we want to get this stuff moved out. We get it.
Shouldn't
anyway,
you just move your stuff out before you decide to move from a place? It seems more
so
logical.
Matt, when I was saying this, your fucking little beady eyes were
It's
looking
just common
up
sense.
there,
No, I have
which
big,
means you
beautiful
weren't
blue
paying
eyes.
any
Sorry, Ben.
goddamn attention. Which means you weren't paying any goddamn
He was
attention.
listening. He
So
was
you know
paying
what I would say to a
attention.
kid who
I'm
asked a
listening. I'm
fucking
listening to everything you're
question,
saying.
who wasn't listening?
Hey, I'm
I
going to
would
move out
say,
of a place. I'll just leave all my stuff
go
there.
the fuck away. I would say you're a failure
That's
and a
really
loser.
responsible, Ben.
Don't ask me a question if you
Very
didn't pay any
masculine.
fucking attention. I already
Very
answered that question
masculine, Ben.
in my explanation.
You really
So you
did it.
decided
You
to
should-
move, but
you
leave
should've
all
just
your
moved all
stuff
your
with
stuff
Ron.
out.
You weren't listening,
I
so
know.
you're out now.
Already
You
pissed off.
decided
I'd
to
be
look
pissed
at
off
whatever
too.
was on the fucking wall instead of paying
If
attention.
you left all your stuff at my property,
you
I'd be like,
have daddy
I just fucking throw it in the garbage is what I would do.
Okay, so do you have a question, or you want me to tell you? You want to tell me about what would happen if I left stuff in your rape shed with
Why
no
would you
running
leave
water?
stuff in a
I
place
don't
you're
give
going
a
to fucking
fuck.
move
I
out
have a
of,
question.
retard?
I have a question.
First place.
I have a question. Ben, is it antisocial to not make eye contact when you're talking to someone? Because
Is it?
Because I don't know, you seem to have a problem with Matt not making eye contact with you, right? So
No, he's showing that he's not listening, and then he asks a stupid fucking question.
Oh,
The show is
That's a
also.
legitimate
well,
question,
it
Ben.
sounds
And
like
I
to
normally
me,
would be, and I normally would be solicitous of people, even though they're butt fucks like Matt. But since he was making it obvious by looking away that he wasn't paying attention, I am not going.
well,
to
you
do that.
actually
reading the
didn't really
chat, man.
explain this because you guys moved out without moving out all your stuff. And that was the like, shouldn't you move out all your stuff before you moved out?
Money because you can't fucking pay attention. Isn't that one of your diagnoses, Matt? Isn't it, baby? Baby
I would-
can't
It's probably
concentrate.
irresponsible to
Well,
leave your
maybe
stuff in a
we'll-
place
Maybe
you're
you're
moving
a
out of.
internet.
baby and
Maybe-
you need
maybe the internet.
diapers.
The only
Get
baby
together
here
and
is you. I moved all my
I
stuff
think
here
you're
in the
gonna have to
U-Haul.
fucking concentrate.
I rented
Get
a
a
U-Haul
job.
truck and
We're
moved
not
all my
paying your
stuff from
bills
one
anymore.
property to the
Get a
other
job.
before I
Stop
moved.
masturbating compulsively. Stop lying that you're a victim.
Baby
Work
wiener
Can't
band.
like
handle.
everyone
He
else.
can't handle the truth, so he's got to like just project and insult and deflect. And he's Darvo. Ben is King Darvo. But yeah, so okay. When I sold my last piece of land, I rented a U-Haul.
Dysfunction.
I rented a U-Haul truck and I moved all my stuff here all at once, right? Because I wouldn't want to leave my stuff on the property I'm just going to sell. You know what I mean? So it's just
Matt,
like
you weren't
moving. It's
listening. Let
logical.
me ask you a question.
So you're saying you're too broke to move your stuff before moving out?
Let me ask you a question to see if you were listening.
I thought you guys make $200 an hour or something. You were bragging.
Shut the fuck up.
You're bragging that Grace made $200 an hour.
Clearly,
but you can't afford to move your stuff.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Little purple penis. Look
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Ben was afraid to show it because it's too small.
Yeah, it's nothing to show.
I was
there.
ready to change the scene at
Couldn't
any
do it.
moment. I was ready to rock and roll. I was like, no.
Hey, Grace, you're looking rather red today.
Edman had his screensaver open, ready to go screenshot.
That was ready to jerk.
Down alongside. You going now?
I'm just gonna have a smoke. These guys suck.
Funny.
Yeah. Do you want to have your card?
Hilarious.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Hello, fellas.
Matt, you upset
Hello.
upset
Hello.
Ben, dude. Why do you do that?
I don't know. He's afraid of. He's a victim of masculinity, I guess.
He's a victim of masculinity. But and you're disabled too, so he got owned by a disabled man.
Yeah, he's double W.
Hey, you should be on a wheelchair from now on. You need to like move around in a wheelchair or move around with a walker. Really
I'll get a wheelchair with a jousting rod or something.
Yeah. Okay. No, but honestly, when you got evaluated for like disability, like did they give you like a test or something, or what happened?
It was after years and years of pain, right? So I kept getting X-rays every time I had an injury, so it's all documented. Yeah.
X-rays, okay.
Ben's
Yeah, I mean,
coping.
I'm
or
not a
something.
doctor or anything. It sounds like if they did X-rays and determined,
I
that,
wish
hey,
I could
he's
work. Do you think I
disabled,
want to be on disability? I totally wish I could work. I wish I wasn't in pain every day. It'd be awesome if I could work all the time.
Oh.
Hey, Matt, I have a question.
Sure. Shoot, Grace.
If you're physically disabled? And
Yes,
mentally, you
I'm partially disabled.
physically disabled. So like and I believe you. You cannot work like a job like 8
A
hours.
regular job. Regular jobs, they expect 8 hours out of you. Yeah.
Okay,
There's
so
no jobs around here.
if you are that physically disabled, do you think it would be fair to say that you can't beat anyone up? You couldn't win a fight against anyone?
No, I could probably still beat your dad up, even though I'm half crippled. That's what's the sad part about it.
Yeah, Matt would smoke, Ben.
Even in my wheelchair.
That's how out of shape Ben is. Ben could be smoked by a disabled dude.
I think even Jeremy would win.
If you could work a job at Walmart, like if you're that physically disabled, do you really think you could beat anyone up?
Do you think I can deal with people all day at Walmart? Come on, get real.
It's a physical. If you're saying mental, that's a different conversation.
Well, it's both, right? So I don't think Walmart wants me throwing people through doors and
okay. Well, let me phrase
into
it a different way.
and stuff.
Could you physically work a job at Walmart?
No, probably not. No.
Okay, so do you think that someone who can't work physically,
See, you're doing what your dad was doing earlier. You're trying to put it on me instead of about the Thorpes here.
can beat someone up?
It's
I'm just
funny.
wondering.
I could beat your dad up, yeah, because he's like a bitch.
Those two things
He's a
together.
big bitch.
So like
And the only reason I offered was because he's really mouthy online. He's really mouthy online, but then when I offered to actually fight him while I was in the United States, he chickened out completely. I was there all, you know what I mean? I could have.
fixated on him, but like I've been watching your streams and you
I'm not
threatened to
fixated. You guys are fixated on me. You guys come into my chat and try to join my stream.
Yeah.
That's the past week. You've been that way, at least.
Like you. That's a good
true,
response.
Like Jeremy, you guys have been fixated on me.
Hey, we would love to see this fight. We would love to see Matt versus Ben, an actual boxing, but we can't do that, right?
No.
Every time people talk about that, it never happens.
They probably snitched
We
me
need to
out.
make it realistic. Like you guys need to meet in the
But
back
Matt-
of Arby's.
Matt, it's not just my dad. I'm just saying like this. None of this is going to happen in real life. But I've
why you
watching
feel safe.
your streams, and you threaten to beat up a lot of people. Anybody who pisses you off, you basically say, "I could beat you up in real life." But if you
Probably
couldn't
could, too.
physically handle working as a cashier at Walmart, do you really think that's an accurate thing to say?
Yeah, because I mean, it only takes a few minutes to beat somebody up, right?
So you would have the
You
physical.
don't have to fight for 8 hours, right?
So you couldn't sit on a chair behind a register and read barcodes, but you could physically dominate men
Yeah,
in fights. Yeah?
yeah. I mean, because they require at least 8 hours out of you, Grace.
You can't sit for 8 hours on a chair behind a cash register.
No, it would hurt my back.
Grace, you don't work.
It would hurt your back.
I know what she's trying to get out of here.
Hey, Grace, you're not disabled, but you were scared. You were scared shitless when Jeremy knocked on the door. Fucking shit, dude. Anyway, go ahead.
What does that have to do with my question? What are you talking about? I don't claim I can fight people.
You're not disabled, but yet you were scared that Jeremy was gonna beat you up. You were scared of your life, dude. You were scared for your life that Jeremy was gonna beat you up. You grabbed the mace, dude.
Also, don't say that I never claimed I could beat Jeremy up.
You were scared of Ruby
No,
too, like it was.
But he wasn't even imposing
I-
anything.
Yeah, I don't fight people. That's for ghetto trash. I don't do that. Yeah,
but you'll talk to people online. You'll fight with people online, no problem.
Mhm.
Just like Ben.
I'll have arguments.
Yeah,
but
you're cowards then.
in real life,
You're
'cause that's
cowards
not
then. If you'll fight on the internet, but you won't fight in real life, you're both cowards.
No, that doesn't make her a coward. She just
it
she wants to talk, not fight.
generally fight,
Yeah.
but okay. Sure, make sure I'm a coward in real life. Yeah, I don't fight. Like I said, that's for ghetto trash.
So why be so mouthy with people online if you're
Well, then
not
you
a
might as well
fighter in
start
real life?
fighting. Kind of look like ghetto trash.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
might as well start fighting. If you can't control your mouth, you're gonna have to start fighting eventually.
Presidents have. Why do the presidents have debates? They should just have a boxing match. That's
They
so.
have debates, respectful debates. They don't fight the way you guys fight online with people.
Yeah. Why does
They'll
that?
call
Those
people
debates are
F-words
really
and
shams.
N-words
But
and
anyway,
I never thought
racist.
about that. Actually, nobody should ever have an argument. They should just all box and fight. Yeah, you're right.
Well, people can have arguments. It's
Yeah,
just the way
Grace
you
is right.
Not me, because I'm a coward. Oh, okay.
oh
Yeah,
wait,
like-
I forgot about this. Wait, you were terrified of Ron. You were
Fighting men?
traumatized and a victim of what Ron was saying when you drive by. He
Hey,
did a
Grace
drive-by
shouldn't have
yelling
to
at you.
fight people.
Ron did a
I
drive-by
can't hear
yelling.
you with Tropic talking over you.
Ron did a drive-by yelling at you for, I don't know, not cleaning out all your shit, and that traumatized you. What about that?
I don't know what he was yelling about, but yeah, it scared me. Yeah.
Oh, well,
What's the
maybe
problem with that?
maybe if y'all clean out y'all shit before you moved, that whole situation could have been avoided.
Yeah.
My boat, well, my dad's boat is not on his property, and the storage unit he changed the lock on a month before I moved out.
Well, it's
so
not on y'all's
that's
property. It's not where it needs to be, is it?
It has nothing to do with him.
But when did he tell you to get your stuff out of the storage unit?
I tried a month before I moved out. He had changed the locks. He didn't notify me or give me a new key. So that's him violating.
You guys had
sounds
plenty
kinda
of
fishy to
time
me.
to move all that shit out.
Yeah, what
How
about
many-
all those streams? What about all those streams about getting Simps to come help you move? shit?
Exactly.
Lock.
That's been going on for like what, 2 years now.
Oh, okay. No, you know
Well,
what
back when I
happened.
was in the States,
Well, we
and
do
we
know
were
what
all-
happened. You guys just did nothing. You tried to
Yeah,
call.
he did
You even
nothing.
tried to call me up to help you guys out. I remember that stream. You're calling everybody. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I wanted help moving out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Dan, you even tried to get
Damn.
Dan to go there, man.
It'd be kind of cool to have some like real friends, our family that could.
So
help you
nobody came
move.
and helped you move, or
Unfortunately,
what?
that
My
can't
brother and OPC Don came over and helped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. You streamed that or whatever. So you guys have had like 2 years to move all this shit.
Yeah, if we'd started moving out when we moved in, retard. But
No, you
again,
lived there way before 2 years ago. You were talking about moving out of there 2 years ago, in 2024.
move out after another tenant punched my dad, but that wasn't possible.
Why did they punch your dad?
Because she thought that I was stealing her Wi-Fi, and then she was threatening me with beating me up, and he came out and said, "Don't talk to my daughter like that." And then she was getting physical with him, and he said, "Stop," and she punched him in the face.
So your dad got basically bitched out by a female. He got punched out by a female.
He didn't hit the 5'2" woman back.
Did
yeah.
Well, Ben started the fight by pushing her,
Did he
then got
charge her
punched
too?
back.
If you're a big man, right? You would have punched her out, right?
I would have probably restrained her if she hit me, yeah. And then when the police came, I would have said she assaulted me
Get
first.
back, and then she punched him, and
Yeah.
then he told her to keep going back. But you would have choked her out, right? 'Cause
And then he called the police, right? Like a bit?
both sides called the police, and she told the police I punched him. Yeah.
That sounds pretty beta to me.
Yeah, he
Call
should
the
have.
police on a
what
woman.
she
Sounds
did
kind of
that.
base to me that she punched him.
Yeah.
Put him in his place.
Man.
Yeah.
Matt, what would you have done?
Victim of Jacinda.
What would you have
Well,
done?
I've had women actually hit me and stuff, and this one woman once, what did she do? She punched me in the head, I guess. So I dragged her out the front door by her hair and threw her out of the party.
Okay.
And I didn't call the police.
Okay. And were you dating
Yeah.
this woman?
No, didn't even know her. She just punched me in the head. She didn't like
Okay.
white people. It was a Native American party that I was invited
She's
to.
an Indian?
Yeah, Native Indian woman.
You hang out with Browns?
I used to, yeah. I got a lot of
Why are you
Native
being like
friends.
this?
What's
Why-
wrong with Native?
why are you acting
What's wrong
like-
with Native
why are you
Americans?
why are you trying to be
You were an
racist?
Aryan Viking king who doesn't like brown people.
I never said I don't
I
like brown
don't think
people.
he's like that.
You literally said Snafu was of a lower class because he was mixed race.
I don't know the snafu. This is one of your Antifa trolls that you're trying to sick on me, but
Well, I
don't
was
know.
there.
I've had brown friends. My best friend was Native American.
It sounds
when I
like
was
something
in my-
Grace would say. It sounds like something Grace literally said the
Yeah.
other day in her RV, saying that they're like Portuguese trash. When you guys are white trash in a fucking RV.
People are white.
Man, Grace.
You're saying if you're
stop
white, you
it.
can't be friends with brown
Stop
people
stop
now.
trying to make
No, I'm
Matt be some
Hispanic
sort of
and Matt is
racist.
friends with me.
You're the one who
Did I-
referenced.
Have I ever said that I can't be friends with brown people, Grace?
You just said they were like a lower level of humans, so I just assumed. But I guess
No, Snafu was being attacking towards me, so I called him, insulted him. Yeah, because you sicked him on me, probably.
no, you insulted a whole ethnicity of people. But you know,
Sounds like something you guys do.
You guys
Grace.
do it all the time. Yeah. What's the difference?
I don't. When have I said all mixed race people are subhuman?
Grace,
No, I said
don't act like you're not fucking racist or you haven't said racist fucking shit. Come on,
all
man.
the
We
time.
seen
I know.
the best part of this fucking
I don't
panel
think Grace is that
CT was
racist.
when you guys do that shit because it's fucking funny, but it's funny for the wrong reason. It's funny because you guys are fucking assholes.
I don't say things that are racist. I just say things that are true.
Okay,
What did I
daughter of
ever say
Satan.
that was racist?
Daughter of Satan. Yeah, that's what we say here. Okay. You're not okay.
What did I say that was racist? Can you
Most
think of one?
recently,
Sure.
caught all the Portuguese trash that were just like walking by in that park you guys were at.
Portuguese or white?
Portuguese are white, first of all, so I guess you're saying I'm racist
They're
towards white.
white-ish. They're like white-ish.
Okay, fine, but yeah, true. But they're European. Like Portugal is a
Spicy
place.
white.
I don't know if you know that. So,
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
know Europe better than
it
you,
can be
Grace.
white trash.
I've
How is
actually
that
been there. I've actually been to Europe.
Yeah, Grace isn't
Are you trying
racist.
to really act like
Grace
you're not
is
fucking
young.
racist, dude?
She's
It's all in the
fairly
CT.
progressive.
It's all
You
in
guys
the
talk. I'm
fucking
gonna
panel
make a
streams,
coffee.
man.
I'll be right back. I'll be listening.
You're a fucking joke.
How
I'm
is
gonna make
that
a coffee.
Fucking joke. Oh no,
Have
that's right.
it.
Yeah,
Grace
Ben
is the
is
most
racist, but Grace isn't.
non-racist person ever. Never racist. Okay.
Racist.
I think you're just conflating her with Ben's racist bullshit. Like, Grace isn't really that racist.
But she sucks in that dick though.
Shake
Ugh.
baby. Ben and Grace pie in their face.
So,
LG.
I guess
Ooh, Snail Lord has lolcow live content ideas. Wow. Timu Keemstar in the chat. Hey, put a pie in your face. That would be good content.
well, y'all need
Such a-
something. Y'all need something for real. Y'all know it. That's
Yeah.
why y'all are here.
Face.
Yep.
Let's do pie in the face. Let's do Boogie 2988 content. That
Let's
would
do
be
something
fire.
other than farting around in an RV. I mean, like that you guys are actually in a hotel and took showers. That's nice. It's good. Take care of that stuff.
Thanks.
Anyway, I mean, you guys had a good talk with Matt. We got the understanding about Ron's situation. But I'll be wrapping up pretty soon here because I got a job
Hey,
in the
Dennis,
morning.
before you go, I had an idea. You know, Jeremy's kind of saying like, I'm coming after your job, Mr. Deadman, that kind of routine.
Right.
Why not have you have all these, lying losers on your channel who talk shit about us? Why not have Jeremy, who I think doesn't have as severe daddy issues as you guys, present the opposite? That way you can share the space and people can cross over instead of directly. Here comes talk while I'm talking. You heard daddy talk, you got to interrupt him, right?
Well, I stopped listening to you when you said I had daddy issues when you yourself have a shit ton
Well,
of
let's
daddy
say
issues.
let's say you're right about things. Okay, you have clarity. Okay, so whatever, right? You have clarity. You're bringing the truth out. Okay, whatever. There's two narratives, obviously, that are here. You would claim that 99%
So
of people
Jeremy's
agree
going to
with you,
present
right?
the opposite, that you are a woman beater.
I think that might be fun. That might be
never,
interesting.
You
I'm
never
not
abused Courtney, you never slapped her around. You're definitely not a weird creep.
I don't know, but I'm saying he may
said it was
be
mocked by a
open-
14-year-old. I mean, actually,
Shake it, baby.
I'll listen to
Even
I tell you
Jeremy's
this
allowed to
much.
come up.
I'll listen to Damius Octavius. How about that? For $5,
Even TK is more of a man.
I'll
Because
be his.
at least TK
little
admitted that
monkey.
he abused a woman, right? That's even more manly than Ben.
What's
The TK
funny
admitted
about that? What's funny?
I think it's funny because he at least admitted it, that he was wrong. And
But what's funny about that? Why do you just
It's
giggle?
funny
at the
because
end?
like you act like you
No
don't
one else
abuse
finds it
people.
funny. It's not even like humorous.
Oh, I'm sure lots of people find it funny
You
every
just
time.
have
I
low
watch it.
self-esteem, so you say something and then giggle at the end.
No,
of
I
it
have
to
high
show that
self-esteem. You
no
have
one
low
punches
self-esteem.
you in the face.
That's
Matt,
why
you're not
you
going to
need
get
to have
punched in the face
emasculation
on the
trauma.
internet. You're not going to get punched in the face on the internet.
why
You
you
don't have
need.
to-
That's why you
don't
need
have
your daughter
to disarm your audience by giggling at the end of it.
Oh,
But maybe you'll work that on your next. Me telling you that is going to be yet
You're
another
so
reason
insecure you
you're
need to sleep
disabled.
with your
and you
daughter.
won't suck on the government tip.
But here's also the
Ben, that
reality
would
of
smoke you in a fight.
Jeremy threatening to take
He's
this slot
wearing a hair
is
thing. It's so
first off, hold on. The reality is King TL already
What is
beat
that
me
hair
out of a
thing,
job. King TL is a better commentator than both me and Jeremy. He just doesn't do it often. When King TL does a stream, he actually goes into great detail, and it's brings some stuff that I'm like, what the fuck? Who would ever think of that?
Ben, are you wearing a woman's headband
He's
on there
a,
for your hair?
Shake it, baby.
What is
yeah.
that?
Never talk about
That's
it
very
again.
Made for women. I'm
And you're
trying
calling
to.
me gay. Are you serious?
I'm serious. Yes.
You're wearing a girl's hairband, and I'm gay.
Yes.
That looks so gay.
These are probably also women's
Where's
glasses.
your tiara? Where's your tiara? And your high heels?
Right. So that's
Well, I'm just
great.
saying it might be interesting if Jeremy was open to it, that he could just take a different lane and kind of, if he was open to it, and that way you guys aren't really competing head to head, because I do think, he kind of gave up on competing head to head with you. I was just thinking that as a possibility.
Well, he gives
And
him
you
a
would,
lot of
I
ideas.
imagine-
That's why I'm not really worried. I don't know what he's going to do with his laptop other than watch porn on it.
Sure, yeah. We all are wondering that, but I think that there's more to Jeremy than meets the eye. But if you would certainly say that he would be taking the tougher hand, right? In the sense that it looks like on the internet, like it's all haters, pretty much, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah, he could be the Thorpe's cheerleaders.
Yeah, Thorpe splainer. You could call him a Thorpe splainer.
Sure.
Yeah,
I think if he takes Deadman's job, he's not going to be.
Problem with that theory that requires Jeremy to actually.
Matt, I'm saying that he wouldn't be taking Deadman's job. He would just be offering a different perspective on the same material. So people.
Do you think that that's going to be in your favor somehow?
Do I think it's going to be in my favor?
Yeah, in the Thorpe's
I'm
favor.
looking at it mostly as a way for Jeremy to get a success after not really having one recently. But
so because you care about Jeremy, right?
Why do you laugh?
I laugh because you're funny. You just crack me up, man.
What's funny?
Well, like a week ago, they're hoping Jeremy would jump off
I
a
care
bridge.
about Jeremy. You don't. You made it clear you don't give a shit about anyone but yourself, including
No, I
your
care about
fellow
my friends.
players. Right? You don't care whether you lied. You don't care about the people in
Nobody's
your own
lying, Ben,
country.
except for you.
Contribute to your fat fucking.
Nobody's
weed
lying except for you, Ben.
I'm lying. Your weed.
Lie about
You don't
everything.
smoke weed.
Your whole
You don't
persona's a
compulsively
lie.
Wait, they have
masturbate?
new hats.
Do
What
you,
new hats?
do you compulsively masturbate, smoke weed, play guitar, never leave the house, and live in a house that has no windows?
Never
while
leave the
playing
house.
music?
Yeah, you don't go for drives.
You should apologize to your dad for humping his leg.
That's true. That's true.
You humped your dad's leg? It's like weird.
You should apologize to him for that.
There's a story there. I'm happy to tell you.
You don't
this.
find that gay to hump your
Yeah,
dad's
tell the story,
leg?
Ben.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things when I was hitting puberty. It was.
So you were like a male dog that couldn't control himself, so you humped your dad's leg.
He just had the hump.
Matt,
Bizarre, man.
you said yesterday
no,
at
Matt,
age 52.
actually,
I've never humped my
Jeremy's
dad's
supposed
leg,
to spin
man.
that. Jeremy's
Wait a
supposed to
second.
spin.
You said
hold on.
yesterday at age 52 that you have to masturbate.
I've never
if you
humped
see an attractive woman. You have to find a restroom
Yes,
and
my dick
masturbate.
still works.
Well,
Unlike
masturbating in a
you.
restroom is different from humping
On
your dad's
your,
leg. So wait, let me get this
I
right.
know.
Jeremy
Nova
has the
Scotia.
task of
I mean-
taking that story and spinning it into something positive. So let me
What's
try
that?
to. So Jeremy would say
Yeah.
something like, who hasn't done that? Anyone who doesn't hump their dad's leg to completion is a maggot. Yeah. I mean, there you go.
There's a lot of words you guys say, such as,
Right?
well, let me give you an example. Okay. I think almost all men have at one point tasted their own semen. Is that true?
No. No.
You guys are lying. Everyone has. Of course.
That
gayer by the
is
minute.
so weird.
How about this one? Do you think that there are 15-year-old girls who are smoking hot who you respond to by you're biologically saying like, yeah, I'd like to have sex with her, just biologically?
Ben, you're fucked up.
Go ahead,
Ben,
lie.
you
Go
are
ahead.
fucked up.
Answer the question.
No.
Answer the
Absolutely
question.
not.
No. Nope. How about you, faggot?
All right, I ended that call. That was enough of that shit. That's enough of that shit. That's the most I could take of Ben. You already took it there. So Jeremy has the task of spinning that into winning statements. So that means Jeremy is going to be pro PDF, pro dad leg humping or whatever. So yeah, that's cool. He's also going to be pro spousal abuse, incest. Jeremy's pretty dumb, but I don't know if Jeremy's that dumb to take that position. Anyway, so that was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good stream. It was nice little banter. Yeah, I didn't want him to come up at first because he has to earn it. And lately, they've been acting like they are calling the shots still, and it's not the same as it used to be. They have fallen off pretty hard. We have to face reality on that. Reality, okay? Anyway, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Definitely press the like button. It makes me happy. We're at the end here. Let's get those likes up. If we want to throw in some super chats or memberships, that'd be super duper as well. Snellord, Snellord does call the shots. The Discord's actually called the Council of Snells now. The Council of Snells. All right. So anyway, I got work in the morning. Got to take care of that stuff. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy. The stream is over. Well, Ben's questions were getting too crazy. Getting too crazy. Where is TK? There is no TK. I guess he operates on black person time. Oh, anyway. Y'all have a good one and take it easy.